Jeffrey, or
Oh,
what'd you do?
I left Jeffrey. I left him.
Good.
But I don't know if anybody's in
Are
here.
we live?
Yes,
Well,
everybody
there
waiting on it
was.
earlier.
Somebody called them. Somebody called them, she says. And Dana Grace.
It has changed twice.
Ellen says, well, we were kind of giving Jeffrey his time. We didn't want to intrude. We're here now. Look, she's even typing. There we are.
Sorry about that.
Hey. Hey.
This was a spur of the moment thing,
Uh-huh.
last minute thing. So we thought we
Well, we scored today. I mean, we really. What? Need them to turn that down? The basketball game. There you go.
well, we went to estate sales today
Instead
and
of going back to round.
yeah, and we were and we thought at the last minute once we got back home we're like, let's go live, let's do a haul. So we were postponing because we were Jeffrey was live doing a sale, so we went in there and watched, and we were kind of postponing, waiting for him to finish, but
He's still going.
he's still going.
He's
so we're
still
like,
going. So we're
we're just doing a show and tell. So
because I think we did really, really well today. You know, we went today specifically because it's the last day, and usually estate sales start marking everything down like 50% off.
on the last day.
Yeah, and Brad and I's experience at home is there's usually not a lot left to pick from at that point, but here there was still some really, really good stuff. So, and our car is already full, so I don't know how we're going to do this because we've still got stuff in the other room.
I can't wait to see their car finish when
you're gonna have the video recorders getting all
yes,
what
I will
looks
be.
like. See, we didn't get to do that with them because they went to our honey hole and got that chair, and so we didn't get to.
But I did show it. I did show it. It was packed. We were packed.
Kicking back in Caca. What are you talking about?
In Caca. Where's
in
that?
Caca.
Oh, California. You're in
Are you
California right now.
What are you doing in California?
Yeah, what are you doing
Karen?
there? And who's taking care of the rooster and all them chickens?
I need some. I'm gonna have to look for eggs when we get home. We're gonna have a grocery shop anyway.
Just on your way home. Oh, she might not be there.
I don't want to say she's in Canada.
Oh, Canada.
You're in Canada?
I was gonna say on your way home, just drive by her place and pick up some eggs.
But she would be in Oklahoma then, but now she's in Canada. So I wondered, what you do?
Oh, she's skiing.
Are you really?
I'm skiing.
I don't ski.
I don't know how to ski. Never skied before.
I did when I was younger, but I
would row down the hill.
My knees.
Hello, Sonia.
Hi, Sonia.
No, she'll be home Wednesday. You will be seeing her.
We're going to see her, and because we're going to be back on the road. We're leaving sometime Tuesday. I told Brad today I don't want to leave at the, you know what, crack of dawn. Hi, Carrie Ann.
Hello, Carrie Ann.
But we do need to get on the road, somewhat early Tuesday. We'll get up and be sure. Tomorrow I've got to, or even maybe, I don't know, tonight or get up in the morning. I've got to do some laundry and finish getting all of this stuff packed the best that we can. So, well,
it's got to get packed. I told her she can leave some of it here. It's okay. I'll keep it. I'll sell it. I mean, that's what it's all for, right? I can't ski. I snowboard and fall.
But you know what? I did a lot today, though. Even though we got some not bigger type items, I got some linens. I got some vintage gloves. I got hankies. And not linens like in table linens and stuff. I've got an old nightgown that I think that I could wear myself.
That's cute. That's a cute.
And some silk scarves. I found silk scarves, so I picked up about a half
and this hat, this fabulous hat that she's wearing.
And look, this is what's so cool about this. This is the reason I was attracted to it and I bought it, is because it's by.
It makes her so much taller.
Make it look. Can you get it up there? Can you get the label up there if they can see it?
It's a Margo, a PeepShow.
It's a Miss Margo.
A Miss Margo.
It says Miss Margo in there. The maker is Miss Margo, and I can't remember down in here too, it says Encore, imported body Encore, and I think it says made in France.
Are you going to wear
So,
that to karaoke and all?
I don't know. Maybe I just like the way this one feather curls.
She likes the hat because of the feather.
I like that
Just
one
because
feather.
of the
And
and
the
her
Miss
name.
Margo. And the Miss Margo in it. So
I like it because it makes her taller. I think it looks so cute on her. I love it. I love the hat. It's a black
now that I
suede.
almost a velvety.
No,
suede.
velvety. Yeah,
Velvet.
velvety.
Yeah.
And this is silky.
With the two-tone, it's got like beige. Is that black on that
Black.
side? Beige and black and ivory kind of around there. Anyway.
So, well, we're going to show you some stuff. We got some fun stuff. So we went to all estate sales today. We went to how many?
Oh God,
3
I
or
don't know,
4?
5
4.
or 6.
No, it wasn't 6.
It might have been. I don't
She
remember.
just started sipping this drink too. So,
well, we finally decided about
4?
15 minutes
4.
ago to. Did we only go to 4?
Look, there's the guys right there. You see them?
They're watching some games or something over there. Look at, we're not frozen, are we? We dropped all the way from like 18 down to 13, and the last one who said anything was Karen.
David, are we live? Can you see us?
Somebody say something.
Yeah, say something. Do we freeze again?
I wonder.
Y'all keep chatting so we know you're there.
Say something.
I'm fixing to find out. I'm fixing to go and check y'all. Check, see
there.
Okay.
Helen's there. Hey, Helen. Helen. Jeffrey's still live. She says we're live. Okay. All right. Well, Jeffrey's still live, so hi, Val.
Hello, Val. Hello.
All right. So we finally decided about 15 minutes ago to make a cocktail.
Yeah.
Her wine cocktail. We had a ball last night, by the way, and I do need to post. David didn't karaoke, but I did. But we went first to someplace for dinner, and I had some etouffee that was so peppery, I could barely eat it. But the cocktail I had was called a boozy lemonade. I had 2 of them. Tammy had a raspberry margarita and then a boozy lemonade.
Yeah, because I liked what you were having. She's over at Jeffrey's monetizing, doing the starts and stops. Karen is. They'll be here. They'll be here in a little bit.
We had fun last night.
So yeah,
I do have some video
dinner, karaoke, and I posted a picture of us. So I don't have I had video. I videoed her singing.
I did too.
She's an alto. She's an alto.
I only did 2. I did the Josh. What's his name? Josh Turner. Josh, is that right?
I don't know.
God,
I don't remember people's names.
I think it's Josh Turner. Will you go with me? It's a
country yeah.
I did that one, and then I did
do a little sample. Will you go with me?
You'll just have to watch the video. We get the video. I haven't got enough booze in me right now to mimic it. She thinks I sing really low. I don't realize I'm singing that. She says I am.
She's an alto. She's not. I told her she did remind me of
Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash. I could be wrong, but that was the first one that came to me.
Get off of it.
You can be Cher. She sings a deep voice.
God,
she's trying.
Is an American country singer. It is Josh Turner. Okay.
She's trying to remember what song she sang.
Yeah, and then I did the old Venus by Shocking Blue. I do that one too, so that was fun. And then we left. Then we came home, and then I was in my bathroom getting ready for bed, and I could hear Tammy in hers singing.
I was singing to Jack. It was freaking him out. So apparently I can't sing. He didn't like it. Fun. He was running away from me. Like, whatever, dude. I ain't that bad.
This morning, we debated for a little bit. The guys kind of talked, should we go to Round Top? Should we just go to estate sales? And Brad and I still got to get laundry and packing done. So we decided to do the estate sales.
So if they're leaving on Tuesday.
And are we getting any of this done?
Yeah. So Monday, I'm sure we're going to be hanging out here packing and washing.
Laundry and packing and get ready. So, and then we went to dinner tonight too. David took us to a barbecue restaurant.
Good company. Good company.
And do some real Texas barbecue. So we did that tonight, and of course had too much food as always. But
as always, yeah. Really One day we're gonna figure out we should just split a meal.
I don't know. And even I was thinking that when Brad was ordering too, because he was just doing the pork ribs, and I thought, I should just eat a couple of his ribs and then order a couple of sides, get a side of a baked potato and
We can't
Mm-mm.
figure that out. We just
Mhm.
can't.
We
I
just
don't
keep
know.
doing it and bringing it. You should see the refrigerator, all of the food that we
We got
threw
anybody
some
want
of it
some
out
leftovers? We
today.
got some
We got leftover
what are those little styrofoam boxes?
catfish and all kind leftover burger and leftover club
Club
sandwich.
sandwiches.
Mhm. All kinds of leftover food.
Speaking of Karen's chickens, bop 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 bop. I found
Again.
bop 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 bop. I found David I think found these 3 of these clear glass small ones. They're the smaller ones. There's like 3 sizes I think. There might be 4, and this is next to the smallest. But they have a little bit of their red on their hair. Some are better than the others, but I have 3 of these little glass hens. Little glass, cute little hen on a nest. That's what it's called. Hen on a nest.
And a nest.
Hello,
Hi,
George. Hello.
I was thinking I knew I had picked up a chicken too, but it's outside somewhere. Remember, we noticed after when we were bringing it in, there was damage on
Oh yeah,
the tail to it, so it must be outside.
it's a big
somewhere.
wooden wooden chicken.
Wooden one. But
So
since
she
I
don't have all of her
this
stuff
in
here.
I'll show you my deal.
Girl, I need one in my life. A chicken? You need a chicken in your life?
I got
I
a
must have.
I got a
I got-
vintage. Yeah, she got 3 of those.
And Margo picked up a few chickens. One.
No, I didn't.
I'm trying not to let it fall off my finger.
I only have the one, and it's outside somewhere.
They're all the same.
It's outside somewhere.
Chicken here, chicken there, everywhere. Chicken. Here we go for.
Here's a chicken. I don't have a chicken up here on my home.
No,
You picked up more chickens.
No, I didn't. I picked up one, and
What?
it's outside. That's all the chicken I got. I got a chicken yesterday, I think.
Oh, okay. Maybe that was it.
Yeah. Carrie Ann has the same deer. This is one of those vintage ones. This one has the little tag on it, so it's made in Hong Kong. So I picked him up. I think he's really, really sweet. He'll be nice for
Can
your
do both
Christmas
get-
decor. Okay, I have him.
Oh, well, then apparently I got more chickens than she got.
You got
'cause
more chickens than I got.
Look, I got
Hey,
a little
chicken.
salt and pepper chicken, a rooster and a
Mhm.
chicken, salt
Hello,
and pepper.
Marilyn.
Hello, Marilyn. Oh, aren't they cute? And they're orange and black with a little gold around them. I just realized that one's a chicken and one's a rooster, though. They're from Japan. They do not have their stoppers. But really, do y'all have little cutesy, fancy Japan salt and pepper checkers? Do y'all actually use them? I was just curious. I'm wondering.
Or do you just display them?
Because these would be knickknacks to me. I would display them on my little shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Love the colors though. Orange and the black. They're cute. Red bow on the deer. Put a red bow on that deer,
Mhm.
making Christmassy.
I'm going to show, I've got just kind of a variety of things sitting here
Display.
that Brad went up into somebody's attic, and I wish that Tammy
Yeah,
had
I wasn't videoing
David
today.
and I stayed downstairs the last estate sale that we went to, and it was like
Display
the
yours?
end of the day, and Tammy and Brad disappeared upstairs, and David and I are downstairs. I said something, there must be some good stuff in there. He says, I think Brad went into the attic. I'm like, no, he didn't. And a few minutes later, he called Tammy. He says, that's exactly what I thought. And yes, Brad was up in the attic, but I guess it was one of these you could walk.
It was a
into.
walk-in one. It was upstairs, and you open a door, and you got to walk into the.
But there was nobody up there supervising or anything, and the rest of the
And there was a
rooms
whole
were
bunch of
empty.
Christmas stuff in there.
So we
Little
got
smalls.
so we picked up a bunch of these little smalls. So we got this little guy who also has like a made in Hong Kong little sticker on him. He got this little funny snowman. We got this is Santa. This a little Santa here. We got him. And we got these 2 little guys, and they're marked made in Sweden on them. It's made in Sweden. And then this little guy, and this little guy.
My little box I left out in my YouTube room. I didn't bring all my little smalls that I got from
And
there.
this one, he's marked too. 59 cents Japan.
59 cents in Japan.
So that was kind of a lot of Christmas stuff from Brad digging in somebody's attic.
Heat shy. What is this little pin? Oh, here we got some little glass paperweights. Is this a whale or a fish? What is this? A whale or a fish?
I don't, he's cool. Now, did you look for a mark on him? He looks like a good piece. He looks like a good piece, Tammy. He almost looks like he could be a, yeah, see, this has a, no, that's
This
just
is
a scratch.
dove. Oh, this one has a sticker. This one has a sticker
I
on
don't
it.
see a mark on this guy, but he looks like he's
A
a
duck?
good piece.
A little duck with controlled bubbles.
Yeah.
And
I
is
don't-
that a whale or a fish or what do you think that is?
a shark? No,
A
he's
shark.
a thing. I don't know. He's cool though, and I don't see a mark on him, but he looks like he's a really good one. The way that the mouth is made
Mhm.
here, I'm surprised.
He's probably
there's
one
no
of those
signature.
wide opening whales.
I'm surprised there's no signature on here.
Well, this one has a sticker, so maybe that had a sticker.
This one is, what is this one? The W Rice or WI Rice or something like that. I've got another piece from him. That's a, what is that? Is that a fish or a swan?
A fish? Did you say fish? It's a
Look.
swan or a duck?
I know, but look, here it almost looks like a fish coming down this way
Oh,
with the
okay.
tail left there.
Well, that's an odd looking fish. If
Doesn't
that's
it?
a
Do you guys
face.
see that too? Where's the
Fish or duck? Fish or duck?
fish, honey?
And then this paperweight.
That's a swan.
It's a swan,
I
David
know.
says.
I know, but you know what?
But she makes you question. She makes
It
you
does.
question
It does.
everything. She makes us question it all.
Do with the
But this one
emoji.
has the painted don't worry, we're wanting to show it.
You want to show me?
Uh-huh.
You're gonna show
Don't
me?
worry, it's there. So that Brad found a koi.
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 And then
Koi.
Polly,
Koi.
it says it's in Polly too. It comes up.
Monica says it's a swan. Swan.
Oh, I know.
Helen says swan.
Now this does have, you know what, honey? This has got a flea biter, a little chip off right here.
You have it.
Look at it right there.
Is it? Yep, I feel it.
Yeah, it does. But look
I
how
feel it
gorgeous
bite.
this is. This it's amethyst. glass.
Koi.
I saw it as black at first. It was on the table, and I didn't. It was on the hold table, and I didn't realize it was Brad who had picked it up. But luckily he did. But this is very cool. This is very cool. Did you see? Did you feel that? Right here.
But, no, I didn't.
And right there, maybe even
It's,
two.
it's,
but
well,
it's
probably
still
the glass.
it's still very cool and worth the money.
Yes. Well, we got a refrigerator dish again. I love this one. I love it because it looks like a wrap bow. Hello, sir. You know, he hasn't been
What
over
are
here
you
the whole
doing?
time we've been sitting here. We've been sitting here over an hour.
I'm
And
gonna
now
miss you.
he's popping up.
I'm gonna miss you.
I think he's a camera hog.
I'm gonna
He
miss
is.
you.
David, what brand is this one? Do you remember?
I'm gonna take some kisses home
No.
with me.
The refrigerator dish with the lines. I think it looks very deco and like a present. Got that refrigerator
Yeah,
dish.
there is some small flea bites there.
Yeah, it's
But it's still
beautiful.
very
It's
cool.
still a gorgeous piece.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay. All right, Jojo.
Ooh, look at my,
Boy.
I love these things. Put it in your ponytail. a little, just I say a ponytail scarf.
That's your colors.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Crystal.
Yeah,
know, isn't
ponytail
it
scarf.
sweet?
It works around my,
I'm gonna miss
wait,
you.
I didn't tie it. This works around my little
I'm gonna
clippy too.
miss you.
It works.
Yes, I am. I'm gonna call just to talk.
She's
to
wearing
you.
her hat and I'm going to wear my little,
I'm gonna call every so often just to check on you.
I hope
Just
he
to
answers
say,
the phone.
I'm gonna call, say, is Jack home? May I speak with Jack, please? May I speak with Jack?
You're gonna freak
please?
out when he goes, "Hello?"
Yes. All right.
Mama?
Okay.
Here, how's that?
That's adorable. I picked up these funny
He's right
little,
outside.
look at these little
Stole?
aluminum jello mold things, and they say jello on them.
Tina Grace. Did I say hi? to
Look
you?
at that. So there were 4 of these, and I just went ahead and snatched them. I don't know what I'll do with them, if I will
Let's see.
resell them,
You smell
or
like you've
maybe
been out.
use them for crafting or as a riser kind of thing. I could do these. Would be great for little assemblages,
Go here,
probably
Daddy.
for putting things on. So I picked those up. I snapped those. That's
Oh.
there's nothing there. No,
Oh,
they're fine.
Look, I found me a little
Coquetty.
kokechi. don't know what these are really meant for, but the top opens, her head comes off the body. They're little, I don't know, trinket dish. Little short, squatty kokeshi.
You
I
put
had
stuff
one
in there.
before.
Put stuff in there.
Yeah,
It's just
cute.
to put stuff in.
They're
Stuff.
cute. So
I was asked before we left to bring back some raku. And I have only found one other piece of raku, and it was just a little trinket kind of ornament thing until today. And I saw this. I had already paid for my haul, and I was on the way out, and I saw this on a table, and I said, "Is that your whole table?" He said, "Just the stuff underneath. The stuff on top isn't." So I got this piece of raku. It's like a flower frog type raku. It is signed on the bottom, but I can't read what the signature is. But this is definitely a gorgeous piece of raku. And for the money on half day of Sunday estate sales, this was a real steal. So I picked this one up.
it had flowers in it. Why didn't you?
I
grab
didn't
the
want
flowers?
because they were just stems of like these silk calla lily things I didn't want anyway. So I wouldn't have used them probably for anything. So I thought this was a great piece of raku pottery. Lovely. Very
Nice,
happy
yes,
with
very
this
nice
one.
piece. Karen Williams, you're here?
Is she
Wait,
here now?
are you done?
Is that
Are they
her?
done? Did you tell them to come over here? Look, another refrigerator dish just has the veggies. The veggies. She was modding Jeffrey. So this is a smaller rectangle with the little vegetables on the.
Hi, John Robert.
Hello, John Robert.
Do you see my hat? Do you like my hat? All right. The kind of the find of the day for me was, and I wouldn't have bought these if it hadn't have been that it was like the Sunday sale day, because they had these marked really, really high. And I'm only showing you one. I actually have two of them. These are Fostoria. I don't remember what they call it, but I know they are Fostoria. Brad and I have one at home that's blue, but we've never wanted to sell it. These I will make available. I have two of them. So and I was only going to buy one because even marked down, it was still high. And she finally said, "Hey, let me see if I can get you hi, Kels.
Hello, Kels.
Let me see if I can get you a better price if I buy two." So she came back and gave me a price for the two of them. So I went ahead and snatched these
That's
up.
a pretty
Aren't they
one.
gorgeous? So that was
Pretty,
kind of
pretty
my
piece.
find of the day. Love this.
Her
Oh, there's
boobies are
Miss
hanging
Karen.
out.
I know they are. Look, they are. Look.
She's hanging out.
Look.
She's carrying a jug of water, and
She's
her
almost
clothes
like
are falling off.
Yeah, I don't remember what and look at her legs sticking out there, and she's even got like a bracelet on her ankle.
Hello,
Hi,
Katlaw.
Kathy. Yeah, this was a good catch. I saw them on the table. I looked at the price they had on them, and I was like really even tempted to pick them up anyway. So when they dropped the price for me, I was like, okay, you made them affordable, that I can still offer them to somebody too. And so these will come on to one of our sales when we get home. Yeah, we will bring those.
The green ones, not the blue ones?
No, I'm not going to sell my blue one, but I have two of the green ones. So, and we'll, I don't know if we'll sell them as like a choice or because I really think that they, if you could keep them as a set, they'd be great.
Is that a felt bottom? That's a felt
But
bottom.
I think somebody's put that on there.
Well,
See,
it makes it nice.
I don't think that's original to it, but they both have a felt bottom to it. So the color of that glass is gorgeous. I was hoping maybe they were uranium, but they're not. They do not glow, but they're still beautiful. So I have two of those. They will be coming to a sale when I get home.
Dropped a piece. This is heavy. What is this, David? What is this?
Is it cellular? It's like that's an inkwell. Oh, and you know what this is for? It's a blotter.
Yeah, I know those are blotter and inkwell, but what is this material? This is heavy.
I would say it's celluloid, isn't it?
Is that I dropped my whatever this is.
Oh, while you're down. No.
I'm not picking up no dum-dums. Ink blotter. And I guess
I think I have purchased someone's
Yeah, I think there's a.
Arsenal, because it's
Collection
got
of
their.
ivory.
Oh, is this like an ivory?
Yeah,
You think?
I think so.
Jack, go
Ooh.
away.
So I don't know if I should legally have it in the United States.
Well, there
It's
are laws with the vintage and antiques, then yes, but it's all the modern day stuff that you can't.
And it had
Definitely
a
old.
Yeah, this is
letter
definitely-
opener. And what is this?
That's a pin. I put a fountain pen.
Oh.
I'll put a fountain pen slides on the edge there.
Oh, okay. A fountain pen. This will be a
Hmm.
fountain pen. He's got to put the edge on.
The nib.
The nib. So it's 4 pieces, and then the little blotter. That's a nice little, cute little set. Nice little set.
Now, Tammy and I each got one of these. I found the first one, and evidently my eyes were closed somewhere because there was another one sitting there. Otherwise, I'd have snatched both of them up. But
You
I'm
must have
glad
winked.
Tammy got it
You probably
because these
winked.
have they're the cobalt bottles, but they have the eye thing on there. So I guess you put your eye wash in the bottle. Does it know it? You can't do that. So this does come off, and then you put the eye wash into the cup. I guess.
But this is a
But
plastic.
these are plastic. The eye thing, the wash cup is plastic, but the jars are glass, and they say Wyeth on them.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to read right there.
Yeah, it's Wyeth is a pharmaceutical company.
So love
So
the blue
we
though.
each got one of these.
I snatched it before she saw it. Actually, I
I
thought
know.
she picked that up, and I was like,
But she
"Ooh, there's
snatched
another
some
one."
really good
Why did she
stuff
leave
today
one?
that made me envious too.
What did I
So-
get that you
What?
liked?
What? What?
What did I get that you liked? I don't
All
remember.
of your shit.
All of your
And
shit
that
you
mirror,
like.
the mirror and the sculpture you guys ended up getting. Yeah, the mirror and the sculpture that you guys got that was on the hold. Yeah. Yeah.
What's this?
That's just paper. It can go outside. I need one of those bottles, Helen says. Though the name of that type of ivory, it isn't ivory, it's used on dresser items too.
Okay. She says that type of ivory that isn't ivory. Oh, yeah. Okay. I understand. This looks like it has something stuck inside there. Maybe it's another bug. No, what is that?
You and her bugs.
I
Her
brought
and
home a bug
bugs.
last night. No, it's somebody had. Look at this. Oh, somebody's.
Oh,
What
look.
is that?
Is that a ring?
It's a toe ring.
Oh, it's an adjustable one.
Look at all the stuff that's
Oh.
in here. Safety pins and I
And
wonder if that's
what are these little round rubber things?
Yeah.
Look at what Margo bought today.
Yeah, check out all these safety pins. I'm gonna make earrings with these. No.
Those are earrings. Wait.
Don't you stick that in your ear. If you stick that in your ear, I'm gonna spank you.
They're earrings. She made their safety pin earrings.
What's this?
Little
What's
tabs.
this though?
Oh, he's
Well,
cute.
what's he?
Is that a monkey?
It's a monkey. Look, that was in there. Little monkey plastic
Yeah.
guy. I was like throwing it. Yeah. Hi, Delbert.
Hello, Delbert.
Okay. So this is all garbage here. But that was inside this cute little angel planner. This one has the eye rice on it too. And I've had a couple of these, but usually I find them and there's damage to them either on their wing or a finger. And I don't see, and even the flower is in good shape. So I don't think there's any damage to this little girl.
Yeah.
So she's sweet. She's coming home with me.
Thinking that was yesterday's box.
Delbert says his toes need a little fashioned.
Then
God.
David found this little silver pieces. Are these
Here, baby, does this have a 925 mark in there?
I don't know what this is. Karen, what is
kidding.
this? A
I don't
shot
think so.
glass? And then this is a little salt shaker, and there's something written on there. But it's a dirty silver piece. I'm not seeing a mark on the bottom, but it's not totally clean, so I don't know.
Okay, so who is going to buy Margot's corn pads?
Corn.
That's
Is that what it is?
These are not corn pads. No, these would go on like a hole puncher thing before they'd put it in like a ringed binder. You would punch the hole and then you'd put these on over the hole and it would keep the paper from tearing.
But apparently they're corn patches
According
too. I
to
think I
Kathy, yes.
recall that. So
Okay.
we got these pieces and a little what is
I'm
this?
feeling
A
guilty about
shoe,
this.
a shoe button
I found a box,
thingy.
and it's a music box.
Oh,
That's a silver overlay. Silver overlay.
Oh, you
But
picked.
cute.
Okay, so yeah, let me see those.
Brad's gonna test them for us.
Test them.
He's gonna examine them. He's good at that. Our examiner. Yeah, the little hook for your shoey thing.
Oh, here's another brooch. What did I do with
I
that?
think I looked at the bottom of these. I think these are frilly, if I remember right.
And then I got this. Isn't this beautiful? The lady says, "Oh, I would wear that with anything. I'd wear that with jeans." So it had this, and then I
The
just thought they were
earrings.
pretty. Here's the earrings. They are clip-ons.
Yeah.
Then we get home, and Margo noticed the clasp is missing.
These are Mexican.
I'm gonna look for a clasp
You
to
could
put on
find a
here.
clasp
These are
and put on
Mexican
there,
silver.
though.
Mexican silver.
Yeah.
Mexican silver. They're David's kind of silver.
I got a box.
Dave
I don't
silver.
usually go for the boxes, but I've been watching Tammy and David's boxes since we've been here. So I found this one with the cameo on it, and it's wood, and it is it's got the thing for New Orleans. New Orleans, Japan, and it came from some shop. I think it may have been Mabel's or something pharmacy. So it's some date for $10.95. So it's got that sticker on it too, but it's also a music box.
And you can.
It does play better than that.
Karen, I did find me a hook latch thingy though. Crystal, I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, I have to figure that out on the if it's celluloid or what. Proud
I think
American
it's
loves
old
stash
Kentucky Home.
boxes.
I think it's plain old Kentucky Home.
Here's a big stash box.
I think
I see your box, and I'll show you a box.
she got a bigger box.
What is it? It's got some. I don't know. Is that copper on here? Is that a thin copper?
You can tell Karen I
But
saw
it
Meridian.
could-
David loves
Yeah.
boxes.
Saw Mer-
Is there anything in here?
silver
Oh, what's in here?
plated.
Oh, I was gonna-
Pretty nice.
Hi, baby.
There's some
Yeah.
blue
Hi, baby.
Did you see that?
for your royal chest owners. For the royal, it's a royal chest
It was
for
Meridian.
your silver property. And there's some little. I wonder if silverware belonged in here. But there's some purple bags in here.
Really
Ooh, I can use this to take that black off that silver. Anyways, he got this box.
Gorgeous.
I like the
box.
lines on it. A large box.
Okay.
Trying to find a
What are you mad at me for?
And then I found this brooch. And this is very similar to the one that I tried to steal from Tammy out in Round Top last week. So I'm glad I found this.
Yeah, me too.
And I have tested this. I just had my. Oh, there it is. See if it's. Oh, yeah. The little ones glow. The center stone doesn't light up, but the little ones definitely have a glow to it. So I got
the
that little
box.
brooch. Look at the back.
And the almond box.
Okay, so that was a good one. I need to put that in with the other. Oh, I've got more jewelry in here.
This is I'm sure like nothing really. It's a little silver dish, plated or just silver. Maybe chrome. That's the word I'm looking for. Maybe it's a chrome. But I got this to put on because there's no marks on the back. But it's like a mirror, total mirror. I got this to do my part of my what do you call it? Collage or my what do I call it?
What are you talking?
I'm gonna do my little Karen, what do I call it?
Your
Debbie.
an assemblage?
Not assemblage, but you know what I'm gonna do
Oh,
in my
your-
dressers.
Like your
Um,
not a venue, vignette.
vignette.
a
Yeah,
vignette.
like a vignette.
Hi,
Oh, words
Debbie.
are hard. So that's what I got that for.
So I'm just going to show real quick the other jewelry we picked up too, because Brad picked some of this up. Here's this brooch. And then he also picked up, these must be sterling. Otherwise, he would not have picked them up, these hoop earrings. And then there's this bracelet, which must also be sterling, because I didn't have anything to do with this. And I don't know if those are kind of like little cat's eyes or something on there.
That bracelet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's silver.
And then this little piece, oh yeah, it's got like a little turquoise on it that glows too, and something else, this little pendant. And this belt buckle, or this, I don't know if it's a belt buckle, some kind of a buckle that has, it's sterling, it's marked sterling, and it has the Masonic logo on it. So we have that. This is all stuff that Brad had brought. So we'll be bringing all of this to sales once we get home.
Look, this is what I'm going to do with all the clothes I have. Put stuff under them.
Oh, I found this. She had completely bypassed.
Yeah, I totally did not see this in this room. I love it that it had a stand because I find clothes all the time, and I've been picking up wedding people. This one is signing the people's name. They got married in '68, but it's still a very cute wedding topic. This dome is cracked though.
But you know what? I'll bet you can find another one that'll fit into
Oh, I
that.
have.
piece.
Yeah, I already have it. I have a lot of domes with no bottom, so I was happy to get the bottom. And the wedding couple fit right into that. There's a little indention inside.
I found it.
So
for you.
I love cloches. I don't know why. I've just been falling in love with those lately and getting them every time I see them.
This is another one of Brad's finds. It's an old metal bank, an advertising piece for. Oh, I should have taken this off of here. One moment, bear with. Heights Savings and Loan in Houston, Texas. So it's got the rocket going into the planet. Now it is missing the stopper on the bottom. But what you do is you pull this back. It's got like the little rocket it's going to launch, and it goes back. And then you put your coin in here and you press it somehow. And it pops it into the planet. When I
What
first
did
saw
I do?
this,
Turn it sideways? Oh, you lay it flat.
See,
You have to lay it flat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I had it. Push that back.
And you just
put
set
your
it flat
coin
on
in
there.
We should put a quarter or something in there. And then you just trigger it. Where's it go? I know. There it goes. And it pops in there. So this is an oldie.
Monica, that looked like your imaginary husband.
So that's
What that? Oh, what's in the? Hi, Joan.
French. So it's a selling. It's not real.
The ink
Okay.
platter, the ink blotter, and the ink set thing is a French ivory. So it's a celluloid.
Celluloid.
It's French,
Celluloid.
It's still Victorian.
But it's Victorian.
Yeah.
Victorian.
Okay. Show off your gorgeous faces.
All right, let me show you the not so. We got a plain little swung base,
And yeah,
here.
probably that.
And then you got your light? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have this one. I don't know the names of them. I didn't look these up. But this one is older. It does have a little green.
It's got the strobe on it. So there you go. Do it
strobe
again. There you go. Because you can see the glow.
I can barely see it from here, so it's probably going to be harder for y'all to see.
I can see it in there. Look,
Oh,
you can
okay.
see it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. There.
definitely.
I figure I have too much light. So we have that one with the edges. Don't these designs look about the same?
Yeah, they do. I was just thinking that too.
Yeah.
And then the carnival.
And then the carnival. This is like indented. Look, this is
this
indented,
marked?
and this is
The carnival
out.
marked?
No.
No mark on that.
Mm-mm.
Mm,
And then
really
we have
pretty.
a carnival base.
Really pretty.
Look, it's like the same design, but the design is indented on this one, and this one is 3D out. Very. You see that? Can you tell the difference? I mean, it looks the same, but very cool little vases.
I picked up this box full of stuff.
Hi,
Try
Bonnie.
to go through. Hi, Bonnie. I'll try to go through some of this. It's a Neiman Marcus box. I'm like, okay. So this is a bunch of scarves I got. They're not really huge ones, but these are 100% silk. So I got this one with this pretty blue, almost a paisley type pattern. This one is not silk, so I'll show it. Look at this one though. This one is really lovely.
Most people don't.
These are all silk.
Bonnie says hello to you.
I said hi, Bonnie.
Did you? I didn't hear.
I'm not ignoring Bonnie. This one, look at all the color on this one. And they all have tags that they're either pure silk or 100% silk. Look at the colors on these. Jeffrey just wrapped up his sale. Yay, yay. He was doing well too. He was doing really well tonight. Look at this pretty brown one. Look at the colors on this one. And when we get home and I bring these to a sale, then I'll, show them all and measure them and everything. I'll have all of that ready. So if you love the silk scarves, so what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one is the biggest one. 5.
This way.
On this one. Beautiful silk scarves. And I don't always think about it checking for these, but they had signs up on these dressers saying, don't hesitate to look in the drawers. So we did. And then this one does not have a tag and it's not real big, but it's really pretty. Look at the colors on this.
Oh, I like that. And that's the thin ones.
And it feels like it's
But you got
Has a signature there.
Oh, there it is. It's Oscar de la Renta. This is an Oscar de la Renta, so I'll bet this is silk.
Hello, Melody. Hello.
And then the other scarf I got is this one. This one, it does say it's polyester, but it's made in Italy. So I went ahead and snatched it up too. It's really pretty. Look at this one with the big floral on it.
You keep going the wrong way.
No.
She's going away from the camera. Woo.
Yeah, look at this one. So if you like scarves, I've got your scarves.
She got the scarf.
I got the scarves. You want me to go ahead and show this whole box? Or you want to?
Yeah, go ahead and show the whole verse.
Show some.
Well, let me show this one and then you show yours.
Okay, because I'm really jealous of that one too. I like that. I wish I got them both. Oh.
This is
if I can get that off.
one of those little beaded purses, and this one has the metal rings. And we got they're kind of the same. I mean, they're same
They're
style,
similar. I'm trying to get this tag off,
but
of here,
different.
I'm gonna have to get something else to help with it. We're live, honey. I can't get the whole thing off there at the moment, but see, we can show those together.
There you go.
Look.
We got
Mm-hmm.
both black beaded purses, but
and these are
different
old
styles.
ones.
That's the word I'm looking for. The style.
Yeah, these are old ones.
And mine just has this little loopy chain,
Sunday.
no clasp. Her has a
Second half.
or loopy ring, metal ring. Hers has a chain that clasps close.
Aren't they pretty? Very
Brad
similar.
found this. He looks
Uh-huh.
for the purses too, because he knows
Yeah,
what Margo
he knows
likes.
what I'm
But I
after.
like that. The little how they hang.
Mhm.
Very pretty.
Yeah. I couldn't get all the thing off of here, so I'll do that later. But look at this one. Yeah. Bonnie says I need those. Look how pretty those are.
Very pretty.
Really old ones too. Good ones. I see old purses, but not in this kind of condition. These are in pretty good condition. Actually, this one, look right here, it's a little bit loose there, it looks like, but for the most part, they're in really good condition. And then I got one more. Brad he got me to get this one, and he tried to get me to get another one, and then I found too much damage on it, so I put it back. And this one does have a maker in it too, and it's more hardy than those. It's not as delicate, but the beading on it's gorgeous. It does have a tag in here, but I can't make it out. Maybe Tammy's eyes can.
I don't have glasses on. I won't be able to see it. If you
It's
can't
hard,
see it,
it's hard to get to in here. It says, see, some of it I can make out. It looks like it says Hiawatha, Hiaw.
Sounds familiar.
ATHA product, but I can't read the little stuff underneath it. I think it says US something, but I can't make that out.
Who cares? It's cute.
It's very pretty. It's bigger one. I was telling Brad this would be a good size for like karaoke.
Look at the sparkle.
Mm-hmm.
The handles is even a sparkle, and it's a zipper.
Died in 1590.
It's a zipper closure.
So it's 5,000
But
years
very
old.
cute.
500
About this
years
big?
old. What would that? No,
Pretty.
5,000.
Show that one, and I'm going to show
Okay.
one.
And yeah, before I do the gloves, and then I got this, which I believe is a mourning veil. Look at this beautiful. And I will probably keep this for myself. Look how pretty that is. But Tammy got a bigger one. She got the whole morning shawl.
I'll just go like
Look at
that.
that. Look at that. Look at how pretty that is.
Come morning for my David. Then I got this one, but these were at 2 different estate sales.
Yeah, this one I will probably.
This is a shawl. This is large.
Yeah, look at this.
I don't
Look
know
at
where
this
the,
one, Tammy.
it's triangle too.
Well, no, this isn't. You know what this is? It's a tablecloth.
No, it's a triangle.
I'm teasing.
Oh, for your triangle table.
Yeah, I thought about that too, Karen. Karen says we wore those in Catholic school. Mantilla. Don't know.
Maybe I'll wear it like this. There we go.
See, now we gotta remember when we go to the you covering up your whole face.
You cannot see me. You cannot see me.
You
I
should
am
see
not
the
that Tam
pictures.
Tammy you're looking
David
for.
took some pictures of her last night. She was so cute last night. Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
And he took some pictures of her that are just adorable. Really came out pretty. Really, really pretty.
This
It's
is
mine.
soft. This is
You can't have that. It's mine.
it's nice, it's soft, and
know.
this one feels like a little
That one's more
stiffer.
lacy. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like heavier on that one.
Is that the one I think?
It's large.
No, I haven't
No,
shown
that
it
one,
yet.
not that one.
You haven't shown that one.
Yeah, I haven't shown that one yet. Okay. So now you know when you go to estate sales to go through the drawers and look in the closets
Mhm.
because I wasn't paying attention and Brad was in a closet and he found this for me. Look at this one. And this one is it says Sterling Styles.
Thank you, Davy.
100% rayon made in India, dry clean only. And it's a velvet shawl.
Well, I didn't take it from her, Karen.
What?
She said, where did she go?
Somewhere there's an Italian widow missing her
Our
scarf.
Victorian got this.
She is, Dana Grace. You're right. She is. So
But this one's
Brad
really
found this
nice.
one for me. See, it's velvet on this side. And it's got the tassels. It's the long rectangle. And you could use it as a table runner if you wanted. Because the other side, look. So you flip it and the other side's all lace.
So
So
velvet.
these are really nice.
This
These
is a nice
are
one.
really nice.
This one's fun.
Yeah,
Fun piece.
I
And
like
it's
this.
long,
Uh-huh.
long. I've got to
You
fold
could
it in
use
half.
a tab if you wanted to. So when you're reading tarot cards, you put it over
Oh,
your
yeah.
table. No, this is really pretty. I was glad he was like, "Oh, look, hun."
Brad knows what she looks for, or Brad's just looking for it for him. I want to wear this later.
Okay, now you show something. Then I'll show these.
Show the gloves.
Okay, so I got some gloves too. I got these really pretty white gloves. Now this one does have a little stain on it. These are not leather. We found some leather ones too, but they were not in good shape, so I didn't pick them up. But these are really pretty. Look at the embroider on them. You can get those up there. And this one does have a little stain. I don't know if it'll come out or not, but I'll probably sell these as is. And I think these are really pretty to bring to a sale and display with jewelry.
I love the idea when they get the when you get decorative purses or something, and you don't
Yeah,
really
like,
use
look
them.
at- look at
you
that.
have them,
Mhm.
display over there, and
Especially if you have a
set
booth
up.
or something.
Yeah.
If you resell in an antique mall. I got this pair too, which I think is really, really pretty. Look at the little details on them.
that one's real. I like that. I like
Mhm.
those details.
Super pretty. This set is just plain, but they're very dainty. They're very delicate, super pretty. You can see if you could see the pretty fabric that these are. So I got those. And then
And 40s alligator. Oh yeah, I saw that one. I saw that one, Karen. I think I was propping my feet up on it.
Helen
wasn't
says Helen says I could wear those gloves with my white stilettos.
Mhm.
And then these are kind of an off-whitish beige and they're ruched. Now, I haven't looked inside these for labels either, but I like the way it has the ruching on there. I didn't try these on.
I'm getting me some wine.
She's getting some more wine. While she's getting wine, I will see how they're ruched on the side,
Yeah, blue.
how pretty those are. So that is what, 4 pair of the white fabric. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And then I got a pair of this little pair of little black leather ones. And then I got 2 pair of brown leather. One is the shorter one, and then one is, comes up a little higher. I don't know what they call that length. So we got some leather ones, and then I've got this little hanky that's a something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue hanky in the box. And then this one that's never been opened, and it looks like it's like 35, and it's I think these were bought in a foreign country. I'm not going to open the box because the box still has a seal on it, but it's like it has a thing, and I don't think it was $35, but I think that's maybe a foreign sign. It's not euros. These are before euros for sure, so I don't know on that. I could be completely wrong, but look, isn't that cute? I don't even want to take it out of the box.
You're cute.
And look, you're cute. Look, these are something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue.
Oh, that's cool. This is the second hanky that she's got with a little note on it.
I love these gloves. And I would have gotten more, but she started wanting to charge me up on some of the gloves, so I had to kind of stop. Okay. Gloves, hankies. We've got more hankies too. And so is that it for this, or was there something else that belonged in here? Oh, the purse I had in there, I think. And the scarves.
Scarves?
Yeah, I'll put those all back in there.
Was all the scarves in here?
I had them all in
This
there.
is
Yeah. Not that, of
yeah.
course, but
Who said that?
Oh,
I
here.
can put
in the Neiman Marcus box with the Neiman Marcus sticker and tissue paper.
She's fancy.
Fancy.
Fancy smancy, y'all.
Yeah, you show some stuff.
Well, I got another cake stand. This is an ode, but I love it. I love it as a riser. I love it as, anything put in glass, a plant, whatever, a cloche, if you have one that fat, would be great. I just love that. I love these risers, and it's kind of heavy. It's got some nice weight to it. This is thick too. This part of it is pretty thick. So pretty design. Can go in a farmhouse style as well. So that, let me show you this. David found this little piece of pottery. There is a chip out of it, but it's an old, I would chip on that side too. An old match marker. It's a match holder. And
a match striker. Yeah.
Match striker. That's the word I'm looking for. I already have something on my dining room table, this big brass, what do you call that? A big brass bow with handles on it that I have for my dining room table. That's over there out of the way right now. I have that
drop leaf one over there.
She's saying this would look good on my long dining room table, but I have this big old bow that I have a bunch of baby's breath in it, and my 2 MCM wood and brass candles. So not that I can't change it out, but this is a fun little piece here too. Oh, here's a little riser. Got this little riser. I'm always looking for risers for my cloches and stuff, even though this isn't square. I might have a small one there.
I got these boho candle holders that are very fun. They're like that. I don't know what these are made of. That almost like that paper mache And there was a tag on them at one time, but it's been torn off the bottom. But I was sitting here with Tammy looking at these a little bit ago, and I thought, you wouldn't have to use these as candle holders. You could even turn them this way and make them into a riser kind of thing if you wanted to. And we were actually stacking other things on them so that you could kind of see. So these could be a candlestick or they could be a riser. They're really pretty with the gold and the red. Very clean. So there's your candle in there. And then here's the bottom where there was some stickers at one time. So we have a set of 2 of these, of course. So we would want to sell them that way. So those will be coming to you too someday
Someday.
when we unpack, when we get home.
I always pick up these glasses. I lost a set of 4 of 4 different colors. The primary colors, I think it was, but in my old home. But I love this color blue. So I always pick these up, and now I cannot think of the name of them. But there's a couple of companies that made them. It was not just one. I think Viking was one, and I can't remember it. And they're like the honeycomb. Anyways, but I got a pair, and these are short ones, great for wine or cocktails. But I love them, and I have a couple. I have a red one, and I think I have white, and I think I have an amber one. So, but I don't have a green one yet. But I got those because I just love those kind of glasses.
I found another purse. I forgot I had another little purse that we found. It's just a black velvet clutch with little rhinestones on it. It's got the little kiss lock. Oh gosh, I don't know why I'm so not coordinated. It does open a lot easier than that. There's no tag or maker on the inside on this one, so I have no idea. If it is made in China, it's vintage China. I have no clue, but it's really, really cute. Just simple, with a little rhinestones, little black velvet, not very big. You can see by the size of my head. So I got that one too. Another purse, little clutches.
Okay,
The
6. I
purse
wasn't
strap.
thinking. I didn't realize there might have been 6 different companies. So that's going to be hard to tell unless they marked them. But yeah, good to know. I didn't realize there was like 6. Little baby, look at my little baby. She's a little
Oh.
cross-eyed baby.
You should have seen the coat they had at the last sale, Kels. It was to die for, like mid-length to full-length mink, but it had like a wraparound belt that was incredible, but they wanted $750 for it.
Look, did you show your? Where was that little bow you got? Oh, it is estate sale.
What?
Another estate
What little
sale.
bow?
The bow with the little articulate, the tree of life.
Oh, that's put away too. I don't have that. That was yesterday.
Okay, yesterday's. Look at this. This is a pretty little bow.
It was gorgeous though, Kels. It really was.
Was my baby a bit much? Was he scary?
I think he's talking about the price of the meat coat.
Okay,
though.
good.
It was, but of course, Brad, he's not going to open his pocketbook for me on that, but he's got to show it to me and make me drool over it. I wasn't even paying any attention. I wasn't going to try to sell it, honey.
She was gonna wear it, honey.
Yeah.
It gets cold in the better.
Where?
But very beautiful little bow. I thought that was. I love the hose. There's a lot of hose. This is 1,000 hose, y'all, in this bow.
Okay. Well, I know, but I have them.
See, instead of 1,000 eyes, it's 1,000 hose.
1,000 what? Hose? Hose? Did you say it? What?
1,000
I can't-
hose.
Oh my God. Oh, is it Kathy singing again? So this is missing one, but it's a set of 5, should have been 6 little Hummel heart ornaments. They're little glass ornaments with little Hummel designs on them, made by Hummel. It's got the sticker on the front, and I know it's missing one, but I thought it was worth the pickup anyway. And it's got a sticker on the bottom that shows made in West Germany. So if you're a Hummel collector, I thought that even though it's missing one, I went ahead and picked it up anyway. It was reasonable enough to make it worth it. So I picked those up.
David picked up this wooden frame. It's like a 5x7 size. and it's a picture of an old tree in the middle of a swamp.
Cypress tree.
Oh, it's a cypress tree.
Balls.
Bald cypress. Bald.
It's bald.
In a deep wooden frame.
Reminds me of Garnet.
I mean, so nice little picture. Oh, reminds him of Garner State Park. There you go. And then look at this. This is really cool. This has been used. One of those old knife sharpeners or his.
That was my karaoke.
I thought this was pretty cool. It's whittling down with that old green handle. I thought it was neat. Just a neat little piece. Sticking out of your utensil bow or something.
I picked up a couple of Wheaton bottles, and I actually have 3, but I don't know where the other one is. But so I'll show you the 2 that I
we wrapped
have.
one of the Wheaton bottles, I think.
It's gold. It was
The
it was
gold
the
one
one
with
that
the
they
little
had that
plug on it.
topper on it. Okay, but that's okay. So, but this one's very cool. This one is an old Herbert Hoover. It shows 1968 for president, and it's got the donkey on the front. You see it? And then it says Democratic on the bottom. Now, it's Hoover and Muskie. So it's got your VP here. So it was Hoover and Muskie during that campaign. So that's kind of cool. And it's a Wheaton. Brad and I do watch for Wheaton bottles. Wheaton bottles can be pretty collectible. So there's that one. And then there's a purple Wheaton bottle. Still got a price. One moment, please. Bear with. And
Bear.
this one, I can
Bear.
something union. And it's got like 2 hands meeting. It looks like the design on the front is an eagle. So there's this one. So if you like, if you're a Wheaton bottle collector, I've got these. And then I have a gold kind of amber colored one too. And I don't remember what's on it, but we'll be bringing those one night in one of the sales when we get home. So if you like Wheaton bottles, I've got a few.
And God made everything living things. Okay, David found this tray. These are not in here. You can pull them out. These are those printer plates. And I feel like this would be a nightmare puzzle if you dump this and try to put them all back in here. Because there is all kinds of little tiny ones. See that? Tiny ones. So letters and some prints. I'm glad it's staying in there for me holding it up like this. Nice little.
And see, it says, I think on the front, what it says, and God made every living thing. And then it does show this Alpha and Omega, BC, maybe 3,
Timothy, is this a
maybe
scripture?
3rd Timothy, maybe the JC is Jesus Christ, 3rd Timothy 99, maybe. But that's what that,
Looking at it, there's no
Yeah.
rhyme or reason of what direction these are, in. But it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool place. I love print.
Yeah. So you can
Print.
actually do that. See, that's all wood. See, here's your
There's something to be said.
God over here. And God
But they come out because I pulled
thing
one.
over here. And it's almost like it's a puzzle. Here's your every, and your thing is over here. Margo, did you ever see the British show where the woman takes a call and says, bear with, Miranda? The Miranda series, she's my absolute favorite. It's her
That's
friend. I can't remember her name. I love her. Yes, bear with. I love the show.
Yeah. Got another box.
It cracks you up.
Got another box.
I love Miranda. It's my favorite.
A carved baby box. It's a big box. Love the flowers on it. It's got it sticks in there good. I don't have a key to it. You can put a key in there apparently. What does that say? NHD? Does that say NHD? NH.
Yeah, something like, I'm
Or
not sure, it almost,
T?
or maybe a T or a C.
Something like that. So it has initials on it.
Nice
It
box.
has a felt bottom. It's a nice wood box. About this big.
I love her mother, Karen. She's always trying to give her away.
So nice.
I got a cabinet card. It was just stuck in with something. And so I ended up, it's called Miranda Kells. It's British. It's just hilarious. You can find a lot of it on YouTube, as a matter of fact, I think. So I got that little cabinet card of that little girl.
I got a little metal clippy ducky that holds your recipe or your clip card girl. It can hold that too. Has a little clip in the back to hold. But ain't that cute? It's lightweight.
You could hold a
Fun piece.
cabinet card. See, I found one Hazel Atlas furniture. What do you call this? Coasters? Not a coaster. It's
Yeah.
caster. Hi, Randy man.
Hello, Randy.
See, I found one and it
Doing?
glows beautifully, but that's all they had was one. So I snatched it up and put it in my pocket.
Well, I see your green, and I show you some green. What's that?
Flamingo.
Found a towel set. It has a towel, a dishcloth, and a washcloth.
It's a hand
Oh.
towel. It's a bath towel, a hand towel, not a dish.
Hi, Kathleen. Hello.
A bath towel, a hand towel, and
What did I
a
say?
washcloth, a dish towel.
Oh, it's the same size as one, but a hand towel. Washcloth. There you go. Flamingo.
I don't think, no, Karen, I didn't. I didn't know there was an American version. I just know the one version. And sometimes when I need something brainless, I still turn it on because I've watched it 90 million times and it still cracks me up. I love it.
Brainless. I like that.
Brainless when I want something brainless. So I found this. I got all over Brad because he found one of these little toys that was a bunny and but it was missing its ears. I'm like, you got to go put that back. It's missing its ears. No good. But I found the turtle, so I get it home tonight to do this haul and realize this turtle's missing a leg. So I ragged on him about his the ears on the bunny, but I picked up the turtle that's missing a leg.
He's
Anyway,
a turtle. You just
He's
got it
still
to the
cool.
other side.
He's just kind of disabled, but he's still a cool toy. So I got the turtle.
You've been blocked. I like that catalog. Have another piece of linen, just a little square linen. Beautiful. I'm gonna wash it and get it clean. But I love the
But they've got one that's still starting the 27th, so it must be in a different field or something. If you look it up,
it's a next door.
Yeah. So
They
but
just
we
started
haven't-
a little earlier.
We still haven't completely decided yet because the car is like full.
Look at that. That's very pretty. And then it has the center piece in there. So that one, and let me show you this one real quick. You got linen?
That's okay. I
No.
have that nightgown, and then we still have all these hankies, and I have my candle thing in that base. I have a few things over here still too.
A quilt topper. So everybody know what a topper is? And let me look. Is this hand stitched? I didn't even look. No, machine done. Handmade, homemade, but machine. I don't have my glasses. I think that's machine.
Stitched.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's machine stitch as well. But I know the edges are machine stitch. I can see that. But it looks like a twin size topper. Topper means it don't have the back or the padding on the inside. So, but you can make it into a blankie, or you can cut it up and make it into pillows, or or you can use it as a tablecloth even, because it's
Or you could just put it up and fold it up and put it in your fabric closet.
like this one was.
Or you should see the tub she brought home. Thanks, Kels. Look at this. I got to show it again if you weren't in here. The reason I bought this is because the label. Can you see it?
Miss Margo,
Miss
AgoGo.
Margo. And I love this one feather in it. But she got a free bin of fabric yesterday too. See, we didn't estate sale yesterday. We did yard sales yesterday.
Yeah, yeah.
Where is that? No,
What's today?
oh, see, it's
Sunday.
got brown, beige, and black all around it. Anyway, I thought it was cute. Okay, I got a nightgown.
Put it on, model it for
I
you.
am not going to put this on. And
Put
I
it on
think-
and model it.
And Trisha, I think this will fit. It's very rare to find an old nightie. like
That's
this
one thing I
made.
didn't. You know,
What?
let's go back and get that house coat because it'd go great with it.
Oh my God, with the feathers and stuff.
I didn't
with all
post that
all
yet.
the marabou. Look at this old nightgown. There's no kind of tags or anything on this. Look at how beautiful this is. It's very roomy.
It's almost prettier than Tantan.
What?
With the nightgown. Look at the way, and I don't know. We were looking at this trying to figure out if it was like a homemade piece. We don't think it's homemade, but we think it's home stitched, but definitely, I don't know. What are you
This
showing
is
them?
coming to Instagram soon. Look
Look,
at her.
along with my karaoke video.
This would go good under that. Or nothing at all would
Look
go
at
good under
this.
this, right?
Look at the sleeves on this. Look how pretty this is. Oh, so anyway, I bought this. I couldn't leave this. It's hard to show the whole thing. Look.
You know, I've seen mothers, daughters, and grandmothers, you know, they would get these type of gowns and do portraits in them.
Really?
And where it's all white, the white background, the white
I love this too. See, I
dresses
love
like
the way
this.
the trim
Yes.
is on the bottom.
Batman?
how it's gathered a little bit.
And it's
Very
all like
pretty.
cotton. This is all cotton, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes.
I don't know that much about fabrics,
Yeah.
but
It's a cotton.
yeah. So I got that.
Good.
I got something in my eye again.
Well, get it out.
Can't find it.
Lingerie. Lingerie. Is it cotton batiste, Kathy said? Kathleen said.
Batiste?
Batiste. I would not know.
I don't know what Batiste is.
I don't know. It's old though. You can tell it's old. It's an old one. We'll have to look up cotton batiste.
Okay, the first Monday. How does it go? The weekend of the first Monday. So if let's say if the first lands on a Saturday, that is not the first weekend. It's only the first weekend after a true Monday, you know, a Monday. So the weekend starts on a Fridays, you know. Actually, even if the first month starts on a Tuesday, it won't be until the following weekend. It's the first Monday of the month is the first weekend. So I don't know. Did I make that worse?
I love it. This pair.
I smell y'all. What y'all cooking? Don't I just love this elephant? Ain't he precious? David's like, but I'm like, and he's like, and I was like,
Well, but this was at the last place too, and they were practically giving stuff away. And after we realized that that's the way they were going to we wished we had picked up some more stuff.
yeah.
There was more stuff we could have got.
He's so cute and so clean and so fluffy. I mean, he's not, his neck ain't falling over. You know how sometimes they do that?
You didn't show the mirror yet. You
No.
did it. So, and I got this box. This is another kind of a boho box. I thought I could turn this into like a little small witch box and put a couple of crystals and maybe a piece of jewelry and a tarot card and there was something else I was thinking that could go in it. Now I can't remember what it was, but this is fun. So I got that.
I'll show you your fun and raise you with fun.
I know I missed this too. She beat me to this too.
Well, now I already walked in that room, looked
I was
around,
looking
walked
at-
out,
that
and came back in, and she's in there looking right at the shelf, and I was
I
like,
know,
"Oh my
I
god,
know.
how did I miss this?"
that's where I found the broken turtle. And I didn't see this. Mhm.
I know y'all don't like it when I pick up Ouija boards. In my promo, I found just this at a Ben's, and my granddaughter was holding it while I was trying to buckle her in, and people are like, why are you letting your granddaughter play with that Ouija board? I was like, she's just holding it until I buckle her. She didn't mess with it, and I sewed it immediately.
I know.
Guys, I want
miss
to
the
channel
Ouija
my
board.
mama, Mike. I want to channel my
Mhm.
mom. Mom, I got things to say. So,
Hell,
but hey, y'all, believe it or not, these sell for very good money. I list these straight on. Now, this one
Is
does
there
have
a bar-
issues.
Is there a barcode on
No,
that one?
these are
No,
old.
see, that's older.
These are, I think this one's a 70s, if
But
not
the, but the
60s.
placard thing is not.
So
it's.
I do have, and I just glanced in here to make
Mhm.
sure the plaque was in here, and it was. But then we got home, and I pulled it out, and it's missing its thing. So we're not channeling nothing. We're good. We're okay. I'm not trying to do anything, anyways. David freaks out about that.
I'm not
anyhow.
taking any of your voodoo shit
Why?
home with me.
Mike, I'm bringing it to you. I'm gonna bring it to you. We'll see what you can do with it. She said hi. And no. Mike thinks my mom, he was my favorite to my mom.
Somebody's dinging me.
Well, everybody was a
Somebody's
favorite but
dinging
me.
Oh, so I got this too. Now I paid up a little bit on this, but I fell in love with it. I love the graphic. I have not pulled it off to see what kind of a print it is, but the frame is an old frame and it's wood. It's not a plastic frame. It's a wood frame, and the front is absolutely beautiful and has like this I don't know, oak acorn kind of pattern on here. It'd be great if it was a bubbled or a, what did they call that? The glass, when the glass is
Bubbled, right? Beveled.
convex or something.
Yeah,
like
oh,
that.
convex. Yes,
Is that what it is? But it's not.
Not a
But
convent.
it's really pretty.
Convex.
Convex, I think.
Convex.
CONVEX, a convict frame.
There it is. Convex.
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 It's a
Oh,
convict frame. These
forget it.
and if
Tammy
you look
can't
really
say
closely,
words.
look at this really
That's
closely.
why I say round glass. It's a
Doesn't it
round
look
bubble
like
glass.
she's holding a gun?
That's what I told her. Look,
Yeah,
she's
it
holding
looks
a
almost
gun.
like she's holding a gun, but she's not. It's a, I don't know, a fan or something like that. I think they both have like their little fan. But wouldn't that be cool if she was? You could see that she's holding a gun.
I don't
That
think
would
my
be
cousins
very
are very
cool.
fond of the Ouija board.
I know they are.
Just see what I'm going to do with it. Just wait.
I like this. And like I said, I did pay up a little for this one, but I'm happy to keep this for a while. If if it doesn't sell for what I need to get for it, I will hang this at home because I think I think these ladies are absolutely lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Helen, we call him Turd. He thinks he's called the favorite. What do you think? Oh, righty then. Look, I got this and I'm wanting a cough. I need another clock. I do. This one has the keys to it, and it did chime when it hit midnight, David. Or whenever it hit the 6. I don't know if it's not winding now because it hit 6 o'clock and over an hour ago. So maybe it's not winded. I don't know. But David says it needs clean. Oh, did you set it for the true time? Is that what you did? Anyways, but got another clock. I love clocks. I love these mantle clocks. So we picked that up.
Yeah. I got a mirror, a little hand mirror. It's lightweight, so I don't think there's a lot of age to this on the plating, but it's still very, very pretty. And to add to a pile, it was worth it. So I picked up this pretty little silver plated hand mirror. It has the two sides so you can see bigger and you can see regular. So you can see Tammy. No, you can't. I love her mirror better though.
I see a mirror and I raise you
I
a
know,
mirror.
and I'm jealous of this mirror. I'm so
I'm
jealous of
raising
this
her
mirror.
mirror.
I love this mirror.
Dun dun dun.
I'm jealous again.
It's
See
a
what
large.
happens when you go to these things together? You get jealous of each other's stuff.
But we don't
I'm
fight.
jealous of your boogie. I'm so jealous of
But it has this pretty woman on it. I paid up for this too.
I was like,
They wanted $100 for it.
that's what they wanted on those Fostoria pieces.
Oh, was it?
$100 each. Mm-hmm.
But it's nice.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
I guess she's a geisha
I know, look
lady.
at Karen. She's like, I know, isn't it gorgeous, Karen? And look at how it's beveled. The glass is beveled in that on that mirror. It's all beveled.
is
It's
it? Yeah.
beautiful. Beautiful. I love this one.
I don't know nothing about it. I just saw it and I liked it.
Yeah, I just
And I
snatched that
thought-
one too.
Well,
Yeah, and it's got good weight. It's beautiful. Does it have a mark on it? Send Karen the bottom.
oh yeah, there's some kind of words on it. What does that say?
I don't know. I can't see it now. I can't see
You
it.
can't see it in
I
there.
can't read it that way. Golden manufacturing. And then something else is, wait, turn it this way. And then MC, it almost looks like Magoo. I think it's like Chicago. Golden Manufacturing Chicago.
Here we go. She saw
Golden
one.
Manufacturing Chicago. Kathy got it. Kathleen got it.
Kel saw it for $275. Here
Yeah,
we go.
exactly.
$275.
See?
Do I hear
Isn't
$275?
it gorgeous?
$275. Here we go.
It's
$275. Do I hear $285? Do I hear $285? Yeah.
Do your
I know. Really, I know. I love that piece. I love that. All right, let's see. Oh, I got this. Although now this is not old, but I really didn't realize it until I went to put it in the car. But it's cool. I don't care. It's a repro.
I don't know, Kathleen. I don't know yet. I'm not sure yet.
It's a repro, but I don't care. And I think it's what they called a courting candle type of thing. You would burn it. You could bring, this is wax that curls up, winds up, whatever, up there. And you bring it up to a certain thing. And like while the girls are sitting out on the wraparound porch, on the porch swing, you would time them. When it burnt down to a certain thing, then they had to come back in the house. It's got the thing where you can clip the wax off up there.
That was interesting when I heard that. That's
Mhm.
what they're used for.
A courting candle, yeah. And even the gal, when I checked out, she says, I have been looking at that for 3 days, wondering why nobody picked it up. And they had it marked very reasonably too. And so today it was even better. So I went ahead and I snatched it up today. Too.
Okay, I really need to check out this mirror.
I
Karen
know.
CG says it was
$7.75 on Cherish. That
well,
mirror
Cherish is really
gorgeous.
high, anyways. But
What happened?
Yeah, see this
a
opens.
courting candle.
So you see how it's got the thing, so you can snip the wax off.
So I saw that. I thought it was some kind of hookah.
So basically,
I didn't know how it worked. I saw it from a distance, and I thought that was a.
It's a repro.
I thought it was
but I
a
don't
plastic
still really
yellow
good.
tube, and so I thought, "Oh, that's really old."
It took me a minute too. I saw it sitting in there, and it wasn't until I kind of went back walking around that I decided to look at it, because it was in like the guy's and that desk was to die for. Beautiful, beautiful desk. See, Karen's looking
Seen Karen?
150 to 700 on your mirror.
Dang!
Anyways,
I didn't even look
So
it
I
up. I
said,
just liked
yeah.
it. The lady was bringing it in. I said, "Is that available?"
Uh-huh.
I said, "She goes, make me an offer," and I was like,
You're not going to tell us what you pick. You're going to tell me later.
"No," but she goes, "Make an offer, and I'll take it to him." And I was like, "Don't get me to doing that because I'm cheap. I'm going to be cheap."
Mhm.
I think I threw a number out there like $10. She goes, "I'll go ask," but I didn't get it for $10. No, I paid
They
up.
probably came back and told her what their logo.
You give me an idea because there was no sticker on it. The sticker was.
I know. I'll pack it. Well,
And
once
she
we
came back and
leave
said they
here,
had it
Helen,
listed for 100.
once we leave here and head out of Texas, it's not going to be warm like it is here. It's cold at home. It's still chilly.
It's
at home.
hot here.
Yeah. So
Getting
I
hot.
will. Well, it's not hot. It's actually very comfortable here right now for me. I enjoy it, but we did feel the humidity more today than we have. Look at all her great carnival glass she got.
David
Look
found
at
this
the
one.
design on that. It's not like bringing home your marigold grapes. This is beautiful.
Look, I'm gonna hypnotize y'all. Tippy
You.
winks.
I remember that one, Kathy, that Home Interiors had with the wood base. I had that years and years ago. I had that courting candle years ago. That's, I think, why I knew this was a courting candle. I don't know who made this one, but it is a replica. So I'll do some more research on it.
Somebody likes
Mhm.
it.
I like that one too.
David found that one, I do believe.
All right,
I
we
didn't.
got Brad. This is a Brad find too, and I don't know who made this. I haven't done any research on it.
I like the painting on that.
It's a Mary Gregory. It has the Mary Gregory on top.
Her.
Haven't met her either. I think she's dead now.
Oh.
But this is a really pretty cobalt, like a candy
Yeah,
lidded
well-
candy dish with the Mary Gregory scene on it. And I looked at a couple Mary Gregory pieces today. They also had one that was a little perfume bottle, but it did not have a stopper. And for what they were asking for it, even on sale day, it wasn't really feasible to think about picking it up. But Brad got this one, and he got a pretty good price on this one. So I think this is really, really pretty. And again, I don't know who the maker is on it, but you can see the detail on the Mary Gregory there pretty well. What's she doing there? What is she doing there? It's like she's dusting the palm trees or something. No, she's got a dish. She's holding like a dish and a spoon almost. Maybe she's fixing something. Oh, she's got a little
I thought she was
look
painting
at,
something.
look at her little shoes have heels on them too. Look how cute that is. It does kind of look like a Peter Pan sort of thing, doesn't it? Really pretty, but I don't see a lot. I'm not able, usually the Mary Gregory pieces that I see are usually not very affordable for me, even with the discounts. So I'm happy to have this one. She's very cute. Very, very cute.
Do, 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 do.
I know,
Got a
she's
ball.
that
Got a
green
ball.
one.
What is it called? This one has a plastic. Some of them I have found in the past are all glass. What are they called? What's this ball called?
Apothecary.
Apothecary. Okay.
Apothecary.
Green, lovely green. I just sold one a sell or two ago, and it was maybe a little bit shorter. Karaoke was fun.
Karaoke. Well, you know what I started doing some research on the places in the area, and nobody even started karaoke until like 9:30, 10 o'clock. But by the time, we all showered and cleaned up and everything and decided to go to dinner, it was that time by the time we got done anyway. So we went to one place that wasn't far from here. But David was tired, so he didn't karaoke. So I did 2 songs and we came home.
David was blah blah blah.
He was, well, and I thought Brad was blah, 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 but David got Brad a beer at dinner that was like this freaking tall, a dark beer. And so Brad started feeling pretty good after a while. Where is he down? Did he already go to bed? Oh,
He's
no,
in the
I think he
kitchen.
is. He's having something to eat.
What?
I found another little stand. This is like a concrete like stand. I've been looking for risers, all shapes and sizes. I've been liking risers lately. So this is like a little concrete one. Got that. And look, I got this for my what do we call it?
For your, let me think of it again. Vignette.
Vignette.
And I looked at this too, but I wasn't going to pay the money for it. But what I didn't realize either is that they were actually accepting some offers, even
Yeah.
though even on the sale day,
We'd
it's
already
going
checked out and
down.
went to the car, and I told him I was really wanting this, and Brad was like, I offered them offers, and they took it. And I was
And
like,
there was a guy that was at the table. They had these women that were actually following you around and starting tickets on you. Karen wants to know if it's Heisey. Maybe.
oh, I don't know, but this I couldn't find no marks on this anywhere. And I didn't really look it up. I just knew I was looking for some of
Yeah.
these glass jars with the silver tops, and
But the guy that was at the table that was actually, the women had kind of disappeared, and he was there at this table by himself, and he was just, he was a lot more flexible on some of these prices. I think it was getting toward the end of the day too. It was time for them to move some stuff.
Yeah. Well, they had an hour left before
Uh-huh.
they closed. There's no marks on it. It's just that daisy design.
Do you see an H on the bottom anywhere? I don't know where they would put an H if there was, because there's no place there for it. I don't
Mm-mm.
see any kind of a mark, but I've got a piece that I picked up the other day. I didn't know was High Z, and we Googled it and it came up High Z.
They wanted
immediately.
$30 for it.
35.
They're-
Oh no,
Oh,
it was
30.
30.
But
Let's see what
sorry.
it says if we image it. Let's image it. Oh, I don't want that. New things. I want to go back to that. I was screwing up again.
Yeah, it's still a nice piece. And I wanted it for my dresser assemblage thing that I'm doing. Assemblage. What'd you call it again? What do we call it?
What? Oh, vignette.
Vignette.
I always have a hard time with that one. It does nothing specifically comes up. Heisey, it comes up. There's some similar to say Unger, Unger Brothers, if you've heard of that. Unger Brothers.
But doesn't the lid tell you anything, Karen?
Now
No.
there's some that come up too saying they're Webster Antique Sterling. Is there any kind of a mark on this?
Not that I could see.
I have to have Mr. Loopman over there look it over.
I did.
Oh, did you already didn't find anything?
I looked at it
He-
before she did.
Yeah, he was
Oh, okay.
considering
He
it
looked
too.
at it before she did too. So anyway, it's very pretty. When I first saw it, I thought it was a hair receiver, and but it's not.
There's no hole in the lid.
No hose. There's no hose in this one. Brad, this is one of Brad's finds, and he picked this up because it is marked Sterling on it. Other than that, I can't tell you anything about it. It is signed Stuart, Stuart, on this like porcelain. So I guess it's probably made for something. I don't know if to set something in there, but it is marked. Where is it? Right here. It says Stuart in there. And I did find, I was looking at it earlier and I did find the sterling mark on it. It's on the back along the base here somewhere. And it's reticulated. It's about as big as my head. So Brad snatched that up. We're getting down here.
Yep. I'm almost done.
Oh, we've still got all these hankies to show too, and it's got those little hair pieces.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll do that last because we can do them together.
David picked up some green candlesticks. And it does glow. I don't know if y'all can see it. Can y'all
I
see it
shared
in
my
all this
French
light?
fries with Tippy yesterday. Yeah, good glow. Nice glow on those.
So glowy candlesticks. Little pretty pieces.
Okay. I found a Jim Shore. And I don't always pick up Jim Shore, but this one's different. You don't see this one. This is like a Thanksgiving or a fall piece. It says count your blessings, and it has the fall scene on it. You can give Tippy kisses back for me too. I'm gonna miss and I'm really gonna miss Jack too. I'm gonna have to see the puppies all the time. Tippy is so cute. He just goes along. Look at all the different scenes on this nice Jim Shore pumpkin. And look how big this one is. And it's in the box. And I debated about packing it without the box because it would be easier for us to try to fit in the car. But when I sell this, somebody might like the fact that it does have the box.
I like that one. It's
So,
a pretty neat one.
Count your blessings. I thought it was neat. So I picked that up.
Did you have to open this up to tell her the price?
No, I just told her what the price inside said because the price on the outside is higher for the original, whatever they paid for it.
Okay.
So I told her
But I
that
didn't
it
know
was
you had
marked
to
blah,
open-
blah, blah, and she just said, okay, she didn't make me show it or prove it. So maybe she'd already seen it or didn't really care if it's.
Yeah, that was a fun piece.
Karen says, check your phone. Check your phone. And this is what I was looking at when you found the Ouija board.
Oh, yeah.
Goodness, and it's going back in the box. Okay. Go in there. Once will. Then I think to pack it home, if I've got some smalls, I could actually stick a few smalls down.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm trying to do. what Karen
Oh, the
did.
vignette. Yeah.
This is Karen Williams' vignette.
We didn't go to Round Top today. This is all estate sale stuff that we hit today, Christy.
I have that piece. Wait, where is it? I have that piece. Now I have that, something like it anyways. I need the rest of that. Oh, that's a little okay. I needed to go back to your video that I made and see what was all there so I know what I should be looking for.
Jack is on the ottoman.
That's my goal right there, is to do
Yeah,
this.
exactly.
Y'all, if y'all haven't seen Karen Williams displays, y'all need to go back to my video. It was in what month, David, did we go? What month were we there, Karen? In was it September that we went to Karen's?
Oh, I forgot
Meet the game?
too.
September. Scroll back in my videos in September and go look for the Karen Williams. I don't even remember what the name of it is, but I do believe it has a picture of her. And watch that video. It's all of Karen's displays of her house. She's the one that taught me
Beautiful.
the pickle casters. Let me look over here what I've learned. The pickle casters, the spooners, the celeries. We learned all this from Karen. And just sitting there watching. She's sitting there talking. I'm looking in her cabinets like, what the heck? What is all this?
And I'm still trying to find. I'm still trying to find spooners. I even kind of jokingly today picked up a Sunday glass, I think it said to Tammy, I says, "Is this a spooner or a Sunday thing?" She said, "I think that's for Sundays." I think so too.
And you can go to her IG if you're on Instagram. You can see it on Instagram.
Beautiful stuff.
She puts. There is more in my video than she posts on her Instagram, because I used to tell her all the time, you need to take pictures of these and post it. But she's like, I don't want people to steal my ideas.
And now Tammy's got me looking for all this.
Yeah.
stuff, too. I'm eyeballing for.
So
stuff
I
down,
brought
too.
her attention. When you see it in person and you see it, because I never looked twice at it.
But I'm gonna try really, really hard to stay in my lane.
I'm not. I'm all over the place. I'm reckless.
Go ahead.
Driving reckless.
Yeah, it'll be like if she says, "I'm going to come and get it." It's like, go ahead, come and get me. Come on, we want you to come. We want you to come.
And here's the. I think this is my last piece.
That's beautiful too. Is it? Well, I've got just a couple of things, and then we can go through all these hankies.
Let me see if this.
And this is all I've got. Are like
green, so I'm putting the light to it. Nah.
No, it doesn't glow.
No
Nah.
glow. So
But it's
this
really
is
pretty.
iridescent inside here, and it's green on the outside, but all that iridescence on the inside. Ain't that pretty? I love that. Put a scoop of ice cream in that.
Here's a couple of little things we'll show, and then we've got some hankies we'll go through together because there's some great pieces in those hankies too. Brad picked up this Franklin Mint. What is this? It's a 1932 Ford Deuce Coupe that he found, and it's a Franklin Mint one. And he also picked up this Kachina doll. This is a signed Kachina doll. If you like Kachina dolls, this one is signed on the bottom. And we've had these in the past.
She's
too.
fast. There's a video. If y'all want to see her collections, there's a video. Just click on that link, save it for later, and go check it out. You'll learn a few things. Not by me, because I'm like, I don't remember this, I don't remember that, but look
And
how
look
pretty.
at this funny little bottle brush tree. They had a bunch of bottle brush trees, but I couldn't tell some of them if they're
Charlie
modern.
Brown tree.
But isn't he cute? Isn't this one fun? It's the only one of all of them that they had that I picked up because I just thought this one was unique. So I liked him. And then I got these to split with Tammy. I'm going to give her a pack, and I'm going to keep a pack of these vintage paper straws.
Right.
And they're in the pack. Otherwise, I'd take them out and show them to you. But it's really fun because they have things on the back.
We're going to take the pack, and later down the road, we're going to
You can make all kinds of clever jewelry. You can gift packages become conversation pieces, party mobiles, and decorations. It's got all this other stuff that you can do with these straws for crafting.
Karen Williams, my question.
I never thought about it. I never thought about it, Christy, for crafting with these until I turned this over. So it shows especially for milk, soft drinks, iced drinks, see back panel for fun with straws. So
Mhm.
Tabby and I are going to have a fun with straws day someday and see what we can concoct.
What are we gonna call that?
Fun with straws.
Fun with straws.
Concoct. I don't know. So we've got those. Okay, so
You
that's
can pick
and then we have
your nose with them. What?
what?
You can stick them up your nose.
I remember this. I grew up in the 70s too.
Do you drink your chocolate milkshake through your nose with that thing?
Okay, I think this is the end.
The end. No, we got this to show. Pamela 13's here.
Is she?
Ah, she said hi, Pamela. I didn't see her.
you.
Sorry. we didn't see you. I want to start coughing now. My throat's starting to hurt. Brad got me sick.
I think it's allergies.
This is I guess this is a little collar lace
It
because
looks
it is
like it.
trimmed out, but it does have a little tatting right there. I told her, but this would be great for junk journaling or
Tatting.
using it as a display. Tatting, what else?
Tatting, huh?
It'll be good for to display over your purses as well. But there's fun things we could do with this.
And then look at this one. Now, is this one a little like, we're thinking that this one might be, because we've got a couple of other ones in here, the little like, to put on your head.
And it's
go to
oval.
church kind of thing. This one's kind of an oval.
But this one
Look at this one though.
is kind of an oval, but it has that little pocket so you can wait.
It looks really cute. She had this one on earlier. This is really cute.
Before I put my ponytail up.
Yeah, but bring it over in the front more. Like, oh no, I guess it would have gone more into the back. Really pretty. Yeah, almost like a little Amish bonnet kind of thing.
That would be good for junk journaling. See, Chrissy says that would be good for junk journaling. So if it's oval like that, would that be something for your head too?
I don't know. I can't imagine
Church
it would be a
scarves?
doily.
Yeah,
Church scarves, that's what I'm
too
thinking.
nice and dainty for a
Uh-huh.
dolly. So we have those two.
Those. And was there a second one in here? No, I don't
No,
think
it
so,
was this
no.
thing.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay. That's what I was thinking of. And then there's this whole array of little hankies. Look at this one.
Hanky panky, hanky
There's
panky
the
time.
one.
Ooh, that's what I'm gonna call my hanky sale. Hanky panky time. So this is a decorative corners like for that one.
Look at this one. I really like this one too. Look at this one. Really pretty with the lace.
And this one has just one corner decorative with the little flowers. Those are pretty. Little rosebuds.
And this one has little like lavender kind of a design around it with these little lavender like little dot things on each corner.
And then this one.
Ooh, this one's great.
Y'all be telling us, what do y'all do with y'all's
Yeah.
hankies? Put that in the chat while we're showing these.
Look at this. See these?
And
Lots of
worship.
worship houses, you had to cover your head. Yeah, I knew that. Well, it's not like I'm in a house of worship. I'm putting my hat back on there.
You better cover your head in my house. Here's another little hanky.
Especially with that Ouija board to help protect you from the Ouija board. Put those back.
Kel
in
still
there.
does.
This one's a pretty little pattern too, just right on the corners.
I thought this was
See.
monkeys at first. This is not. It's not.
Yeah, it's on that side. Does it matter which side? It's hard to see. It's hard for me to get up there and
This only has one
show
corner
this.
decorative, but it has the crisscross
Mhm.
all the way around. And look at the trim. I thought that was monkeys at first from a distance. It's
This
a little
one's-
pot of plants.
This one is completely plain, so you could put your own on there if you want. Completely plain.
completely plain.
Completely plain.
We can draw on it. This one has little buds, and that's all the way around it.
This, I want to see this one. That's, oh, and that one. Oh, I like this one actually. I think this one's really pretty. And this is just on one corner on this one with the yellow. That was pretty.
This is on 4 corners, a blue one, and this is on all 4 corners.
This one actually looks like a little daffodil. Yes. What's he doing? Playing with his
I think
suitcase?
Linda deleted it.
I'm not
What
going to
did
take
Linda delete this time?
this one. This one is, I'm not going to take this one. It's like set in plastic. It's got 3 corners that are more simple, a smaller kind of design, and then one that has this little larger one on it. And it looks like there's a little tag on here that says Cecile's. Cecile's.
And then here, this is on all. Wait, is it on all 4?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna mount this here so Brad doesn't run into it. We'll just see the jacket.
Oh, shit.
This is on all 4 corners.
Jen, what do we got?
Brad ran into our spiral staircase.
did.
He's gotten himself beat up in Texas.
And we just have a
Got the other eye.
look at this is a really pretty. Oh no, look at this one's all tattered. Look, this one's all tattered.
Well, it's a
The
crafty.
moths, the moths.
The moths.
No, follow the beaches. The moths got their one. That'll be a crap.
That would, yeah, a craft piece one. And then this one just has lace all the
No.
way around.
Not as much as Tammy and I have been, Helen.
No, he just, and there's plenty of room to walk around in my entryway.
This one just has a little lace border all the way around it.
And then
Okay.
I think this is on one corner. Yeah, this is on only on one corner.
Oh, here's this little straight pin.
Oh, there's one right here.
Mhm.
Oh, that's the one you just did.
Yeah, I just put that one in there, and that's it. So, what do y'all think of our haul?
What was your favorite tonight that you saw?
The mirror, the mirror, the mirror, and the let's see, I want the mirror, and I want the carnival glass swung base, and I want I don't know. Well, now what is that thing with the handle there?
That's a nice sharpener. I think it's a nice
Found
sharpener.
yeah, that's a pumice kind of
Pumice
thing,
thing.
I think, or I don't know if it's pumice, but yeah, good stuff. Really good stuff.
I want
had
that
those-
candle thing.
We had the
Oh
candles.
yeah. Did you show the fish?
No,
You did.
I didn't. Oh, the fish, yes. Yeah, we could show it again though because a lot of people came in and we showed that early.
But I want that candle thing.
What, this one?
Yeah, that
The
tells
coin
you
candle?
when so I can light it and tell David this is when you better go to bed by.
Brad found this too, but when I was showing it, we did find that it does have a
Let's see.
couple of definitely
Lady
has a couple of little
candlesticks and
small
the
chips
black
on it.
pieces. Kels love the mirror, the
Mhm.
lady candlesticks, and all the black pieces.
The lady candlesticks, I like those
and
too.
the silver hanky. Silver hankies?
Which silver hanky?
That silver hanky.
Is there a silver one in here?
Did it look silver? I'm not sure which of that one was, Kel. How dry am I?
Brad's in here.
Kind of a gray one.
Oh,
There's one of these.
there's that blue one. Or was it in here? There was this one that was
Before
blue.
the white one with the lace.
It wasn't this one, was it?
Mary,
Hi,
Mary.
Mary liked the beaded purses. I have my black ones, my little haired pieces.
Y'all didn't like the
I
paper
have
straws?
These one, the paper straws.
I've seen you too and your smiles. Oh, thank you, Cat Law.
Thanks, Kathy. Nope, wasn't that one. I don't know. It's
Yeah, now
one
I'm
of them in
confused.
here.
I'm lost now. I don't know.
There, it wasn't this one that was like,
Wasn't-
this doesn't look
That was
like
at the very
silver,
end.
does it? No. I don't know. We're gonna have to go back through them now. Oh well, these are all
I
going
like the
back to
mirror
Nevada.
you're sending, sending me,
Those are
Tam.
all.
You like the mirror I'm sending you?
I like the mirror too. No, I'm on that. The mirror you're saying, no, it's the mirror I'm taking home with me.
It.
The mirror,
cute.
you wouldn't have to
The
sit.
nightgown.
You should just keep that mirror.
Oh, the
I
mirror.
think you should just keep that as part of your vignette in your bathroom. Would be
If I have
really
room, I have
cool.
room in the center.
Otherwise, we should negotiate. I should take that home with me so you don't have to ship it.
She don't
If
have
there's
room.
in the car. The nightgown. Mary likes my nightgown too.
Yes, I've been wearing it. I
Yeah.
got this at the estate sale. What did you call it? You thought it was, it
It
looked
could
like
be
what?
like blue topaz.
But you said something about the evil eye.
Oh, it looks like an evil eye or an eye to keep away the
I
evil.
liked it.
Hmm.
And I bought it and then I put it on.
I
Make
think so
room,
too,
Tam.
Cal. She says, make room. That's a prize. That mirror. You should use that in your bathroom vignettes. You can. You've got.
I think I
room
do
for
have
that.
room right there in the
make
center,
room
yeah.
For that one. That one's fabulous. It's fabulous.
And I don't like really spending
Mhm.
money on myself like that. So
Yeah. That one's really fabulous. I know. These are a pretty good
They're-
score. too.
they're
when
naked.
I saw them, I knew because I knew this piece. I knew this piece, so it was like at the price they wanted $100 each on these.
what is that? What was that one?
The Mantella cake topper. I forgot most of what you showed. So the
Mantella? Is
I
this
don't know
is
what
it
the-
called a Mantella?
I don't know.
I know I had the cake
And
topper.
you know what?
Is it
They had
called
that other cake topper that had
the Alex
Madame Alexander bride, but it was missing the groom. It was really cute, but it had the little bride on it. So she probably beheaded him or something. I don't know. I don't know, but we got good stuff. We got a lot of good stuff today.
And you know what? This is just from today, y'all. We didn't show you what,
Yeah.
and we only showed you what we did at Round Top. We didn't show you our garage sale finds, our other estate sale finds, and any thrift store.
Karen
finds.
says, clear the banner.
Oh,
Hide.
Kels,
y'all do go and
come
click
hang
on
out
that.
with me when we get home, Kels. Come hang out with me because Brad and I
Oh,
will
let
be
me-
bringing these to sell.
Let me put that in again.
You can put my link,
Copy.
my link.
if
If
you're
you're
on-
not subscribed to me,
Here's her.
please. And I doubt. See, I think we'll be home by next Friday. I'm sure we'll not this coming. What is today? Monday.
Monday.
No, today's Sunday.
Oh,
we're not
yeah.
going to be home. We won't be home by this Friday, but we will be heading that direction. Hopefully, a week from Friday, we'll probably be back on schedule again to do our sale. And then too, because that's like the first week in April, I'm having carpal tunnel surgery on my right wrist on the 25th, which is also a Friday. But that was the date that they could schedule me for. So I may try to do a sale that week sometime before then. I don't know what that's going to do to my packing and shipping abilities for a week, but
She's gonna have surgery on her wrist, but she asked to be awake so she
hi
can watch it.
Jeffrey.
Did you hear me?
What? Oh, to be awake. I'm going to be awake for it because I'm
She
not
wants
gonna,
to watch it.
yeah, well, they're
Hi,
going to give me,
Jeffrey.
they're going to just numb me up. So they're not going to knock me out completely. So I will be awake.
Yeah, I was
Thanks,
kidding.
Mom.
I was actually kidding about that. I'm
And,
like, I
and
don't
Jeffrey,
wanna see
I am subscribed to you. So when I get home and everything and I'm on my own channel, I will pop in and see you more too. And because I want to joke and laugh and tease with you. You've got a good criminal mind. That'll be fun. We can think of some fun little scenarios.
that. Oh, you got a craft sale on the 5th.
I do have a craft sale on the 5th, so I've got to be back in time for that. And what day does that fall on, Christy? I think I put in that I
Saturday, because that's Grandma's birthday
okay,
party.
Okay, that's right. Okay, so it'll be the Saturday probably after we get home. Well, I've only got my mail on hold until the 2nd. Which she, oh, that's Jeffrey. Okay.
Women cosplayers.
It's a relatively straightforward local surgical procedure. Be sure you do all the physical therapy afterwards. Absolutely. See, they're talking that one on my right hand. On my left hand, I've got more issue going on over there, but I'm going to prolong this until I absolutely have to. They did just like a steroid injection in there before we left, and that's helped a lot, but I'm still feeling that. But they're talking with my left hand, it's more of an arthritic thing, and they would have to go in and remove this little bone, and then they would refill that area where they take out the bone with cartilage from some other part of my body. I don't know what. And then I would actually be in a cast on that hand for like 6 weeks, and then at least another 6 to 8 weeks of like physical therapy. I'm not ready to go down that long, so
It sounds like you ain't gonna be doing sales for a while.
No, yeah,
I will,
so you
Tippy.
can't have my spot.
I can what?
No, you'll have to fly out and take care of me and do sales
And wipe her butt for her. I forgot to show this one. I forgot I had this one. See, I showed y'all this one, but I found this one too. 2 different places. This one's a celluloid, I think.
Celluloid. What do you
Celluloid.
say? It's celluloid.
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 Celluloid. Celluloid. I'm gonna celluloid. Something like
Oh
that.
goodness. All right. I'm gonna start having to
Please
get in
don't
here. Maybe I better
go
put some laundry together tonight and start a load. I'll do the sales. Brad has to do the rest. Pels can come and do. I would say I can do the sales. Brad isn't a packer and a shipper, though. I mean, he would, but he wouldn't do it to my standard, and he and I would end up probably really griping at each other and not having a good day because I wouldn't be happy with the way he was doing things, and so that's
David
not a
don't do
good
our
idea.
shipping either.
Yeah,
I do
it's
all the
not a good
shipping.
idea. Not a good idea. He can go out and shop for me and pick out
Yeah.
things for me.
David does the
and do the
shopping and he
sales
will
with
do
me,
a
but
sale.
packing and shipping.
He does sales, but
Mm-mm.
I do all the shipping and handling. Shipping and
And so
handling.
you'd have to fly out and take care of me.
When are you doing this?
The 20. Well, if I know the carpal tunnel one, I'm not worried about so much. I think I can get back to. I think I can get back to some.
Are you
normal
left-handed
kind of
or
stuff with that.
right-handed?
I'm right-handed,
Yeah.
and that is my right hand. But it's and I asked him about that, and he said, really, as long as don't no really heavy kind of
Pick
lifting
it up.
and stuff like that. So I'm sure there's a lot I can still do with that. And I'll try to
She'll
keep
come
those
pack stuff for
sales.
you. Kel says.
You will.
She's in Colorado.
No, that's not too far. Colorado's not far. You come to because I'm in Nevada. It's only about I don't know how far are those flights from Colorado from like Denver to Reno?
Take
Honey, are
care of
they
yourself.
3 or 4 hour
I'll
flights?
say.
Are they that long?
Jeffrey
He's not
says, take care of
listening.
yourself. He's going to say a prayer for you.
Well, thank you. Thank you. It'll all be fine.
She's going to have plenty to talk about
well.
after this.
Mm-hmm.
After all that.
I do pretty well. Even after I had my gallbladder surgery, that one was a little bit tougher, but it didn't stop me from being able to do my packing and shipping. It didn't affect my hands. It's like 4 or 5 hours, Kels. Yeah.
I'm very envious of y'all. No problem going to the doctor and put me under and poke me and stick me, whatever you got to do. Can't do it.
Have you ever had a C-section? Did you deliver?
No.
Yes, see, both of mine were C-sections.
We're pure natural. I wouldn't have went to the hospital if I'd known
Both
better.
of mine were C-sections. I was wide awake, but you can't move. You can't move from like here down and
Natural.
But you can hear all the conversation and everything.
No
happening.
drugs,
It's
no
weird.
shots, no nothing. And my fourth boy was delivered at home.
Mhm.
Now, Skyland, I did have him.
Helen. I didn't even think about asking because
Yeah.
I'd love to have seen it. They told me it was huge.
I did. My fifth one was with a midwife, but they made me go into the hospital. But I still, it's no drugs, no nothing. But but I had to be in the hospital. You too? Kathleen had no drugs either. I tolerate a lot of pain.
I said it'd make a funny video to see me trying to pack and ship my stuff.
There you go.
Well, you know,
we
what I'll
can get her to do videos.
You know, when I will do that, I will do like after I do my carpal tunnel, when I do my next sale, or if I do it before the carpal tunnel surgery, I'll do jewelry and the purses and stuff like that. That'll be easy shipping.
Oh, is it what?
Kathleen, no drugs, no nothing.
She's my kind of girl.
Mm-hmm. Oh God, no. I want to be numb anyway. I don't want to. I mean, I can handle, being awake for it, but I better not feel it.
I don't want to see
feel
it. I can handle it. I don't
Oh,
want
I
to see it.
want to watch.
Me either, Tammy.
No, I want to watch. I like to watch.
I don't want to watch. I don't like seeing open.
Yeah,
My dad had surgery from here all the way down his arm, around his back, and down back of his back. He almost lost his whole arm, but they had to cut him open to relieve the pressure because his arms are swelling up really big. But he got a
Kel said she had 3 epidurals to deliver her only child. They tried giving me the epidurals. It just was not going right.
I
But they
had a
did finally, because that's
C-section.
how I was. I had
a C-section.
Chrissy's had carpal tunnel 3 times.
Oh,
Carpal tunnel
girl, 3
surgery.
times. You need a new doctor if you're not
Yeah,
getting
her
it done
first
right.
was 72
And her
hours,
blood
then an
pressure is
ER
overflow.
sec. Yeah.
I said, never
2 were
mind.
scheduled C-sections, and she was knocked out for all 3 of them. I had
Good
the
night.
first one
Jeffrey.
wasn't scheduled. The second one we did schedule, but I went into labor 2 days before the scheduled date, and my doctor wasn't on call. The doctor that was on call for her wanted to make me deliver. I was like, anyway, finally, by the time, and he put me through that too. My water finally broke, like, I don't know how many hours later that they put me through that. And he was not on call then. And I'm really glad.
I didn't know they
because he
could give you
was- I didn't
multiple
like him.
epidurals like that.
I don't know.
I know after a pat, because I did with my first one. I'm like, okay,
Mm.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Not my first one, it was my second one. And they're like, you're past the time. It's too late. You're fixing to deliver.
Okay. Hey, Jeffrey, thanks for hanging with us and coming in to say hi. And we will see you again. If I don't see everybody again, I will try to check in on the road on our way home. Otherwise, when we get home. So sometime next week.
Oh, on Scott's channel, David is filling in for Patrick on Scott's channel for
Yeah.
the Unbreakables. So of course y'all all be there for Scott's channel sale. The Unbreakable sale.
And then their regular Wednesday sale, which I won't be here for this next week. Thank you, Kathleen. But when I get home, the first thing I think though is the sale on, or the craft
Yes.
sale on the
Yes,
5th
yes.
with Christy, Tippy Winks, and Dee and Karina, I think. And Christy, I'll have to tell you everybody who's on it because I've been kind of out of the loop again and forgotten.
Mhm.
Oh, I know Picasso Cat. And I'm going to be on last, I think, with Amy, and I don't know Amy, so I can't give you the information on her yet. But there's several of us, and we're going to be showing you all these wonderful
So whose channel is
tapping
it all
that we
on?
do. It is on Picasso Cat's channel,
Okay.
I believe. Christy, is that right?
Karen got kicked out of delivery room when her daughter was having hers because she freaked out when she
Head
saw the
showed,
head.
and she freaked out. They put me out of my daughter's delivery once. Oh, they knocked her out. Once the head showed and she freaked out, they just gave her drugs and knocked her out.
Oh,
That's what they did. They didn't kick her out.
Why would they knock you out to have a
Picasso
baby?
Cats.
Did you hear, David? They locked you out because they didn't give her water and
And
EAPG.
EAPG.
You want me to clap him?
All right. It's already 10 o'clock. Margo, you're a girl after my heart with your go-kart. I use an electric wheelchair. Do you, Kathleen? I have never done this, but well, I did actually after my knee surgery, just in the grocery store for a while. But this was a new experience for me. And then the second day, they put me in the go-kart and all kind of took off, and I couldn't get it to go. It was just like going really slow.
Go to bed, David. She
Really slow. And finally, I realized you had to turn the thing up. And once I turned the thing up, I was like zipping around. I'm going to miss you too.
I was stressing about that. Margot's coming down. We're supposed to take them around top. She is not going to be able to handle all that walking. I know she's not. And I was looking around trying to find a go-kart or something, or a golf cart, or something. And then I happened to go to my grandma's the weekend before. And once I was there, I was like, I said, Lisa, I can borrow this wheelchair. Won't use it. Why she won't use it, I don't know.
It's a great little cart. It works really, really,
If
really
she
well.
knew how fast it'd go, she'd probably really love it.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
she's so pig-headed. She's independent. She don't like using her walker either. She wants to use a cane in most places. But Lisa forces her to use it in the house because she don't want her falling. At least when she has fallen, it's always been like right here at the couch or something because everything's kind of compact in there. But yeah, I
It
was able
helps
to
a
get
lot.
it was my mom's
And
electric
you know,
chair.
the first day we were there,
Electric chair.
it wasn't that busy. The second time we went back, there were a lot more people and a lot more vendors, and there were a bunch of other women that were zipping around in their little go-karts too. So I felt really at home and comfortable with it. I didn't always need it. There were times I would just park it and walk around, and then it got to the point Brad took it over for a while. Brad was using it at the end.
Brad was
Mr.
showing his age.
Mr. There, he was like zipping around. He was like, "I'm going to ride the go-kart for a while." I'm like, "Okay." I let him. I let him take it.
I did. If I didn't take care of her, she won't come back.
No, and I do want to. I know we can't talk Brad into.
I try to get her a house down here.
Karen's got to go charge her phone. Good night, Karen.
I tell Karen, come down here. I got a
Mhm.
wheelchair for you. We can zip around everywhere. Come on, Karen.
Yeah, Brad's totally against the humidity down here. Otherwise, I would be happy to if Brad
Karen
wanted
Chase
to
used
think
one at
about
Disney World.
relocating. But I've got to stick around too. I can't leave our area yet because I still got my 91-year-old mommy that I've got to hang with. So
Your
I know.
night alarm's going off, Davis.
I like the area, and real estate here is a lot more affordable than what we have at home. So it would be a good place. You could get a beautiful home here for what they paid for this house. Oh my God. I mean, you couldn't touch this in our area for like at least probably double what you guys paid for it. Yeah. It's that different.
I thought this was high.
Come look in Nevada. You would for what you paid for this house in Nevada in our area, you would get a shack, honey.
Oh wow.
I mean, it wouldn't be near as pretty.
Karen says it's even cheaper in Oklahoma, so she's hitting for you to move there.
There you go. But see, and something else you guys all have here that
That's
we
what
don't
Brad
have.
says, Karen.
And that, yeah, Brad can't deal with the humidity, and then
There's not because I can't. I don't want to.
he doesn't want to. But it's for me the tornado thing. That's kind of scary for me. I would have no idea. Although I was kind of hoping maybe while we were here because
it's more hurricanes that you got to worry about than tornadoes.
but the hurricanes don't hit you so much right here, do they? I mean, you get the winds.
Yeah, it can come up here.
Oh, that's why they insurance wants you to cut down those trees.
It's not like the ocean water from Galveston is waving all the way here. It's where the hurricanes are coming and sitting over the top of you, kind of thing.
But I'm gonna miss sitting here with my friend Tammy and doing hauls.
She says it's less humid
comparing
there.
all our good junk.
Keep talking, girl. You're trying to get us all to move to Oklahoma, aren't you?
Oklahoma, where the winds come. Something from the rain. I can't remember the song.
Oh, she's right down the street from Disney World.
In Southern California.
We're gonna go visit Disney World. Come stay with you, Kills.
How fun would that be?
Let's all go on the roller coaster ride.
Helen says, I ran to plug in my iPad. It's at 1%. Kathleen says, come to Oklahoma too. And what little bit of time Brad and I've been in Oklahoma, I enjoyed Oklahoma too. But I can't leave it as long as my mom, I've got to stick close to my mom. I've got to be closer for that. So anyway.
I'm sleepy. We had to get up early again. Got up at 9. I didn't get my
sleep
sleep in
today. I know I had to Tulsa. We flew into Tulsa last time Brad and I did that.
And Florida is Disneyland. I'm sorry. Yeah. I knew that. I knew you said California. I forget Disneyland.
No, we got to sleep in today,
World.
but even Tammy and I both woke up at some point and took our aspirin or something and went back to sleep. And I got up and went ahead and got dressed, and Brad and David were already up, and I was going to cook breakfast, so I went into Tammy's room. I almost crawled back in bed with her just so we could just cuddle.
Look, we're invited. Kel says, "Come on out."
Colorado. See, Kels is in Colorado though.
No, Kels is in California. She's down the road from Disneyland.
Who's in Colorado?
Colorado is Karen Chase.
Karen
Colorado.
Chase is in Oklahoma.
No, Oklahoma. You said Colorado. Who's in Colorado?
Somebody was in Colorado.
And Kathleen is in. Kathleen, you're in
Oklahoma too, I think, isn't she? There he's got Oklahoma. And that was Gordon McCrae.
I don't know what he's trying to play some music and get me demonetized.
Oh,
It's
it's
demonic.
Oklahoma.
You should get demonic with Ouija board.
So good night, Cat Lol. Thanks for joining us.
All right.
Come see us Wednesday, you guys.
No, we're in Nevada, Kels. And you're
I
just
thought
in
you
Southern
were
California.
California. Oh.
No,
Southern Nevada up.
no, this was her boyfriend's home during the making of this video.
Yet.
No, we're really close.
Yeah.
So if we're gonna come visit you, we could be to you in on an airplane in about if you're in Southern California, like an hour and a half. We can be a 10-hour
Go visit her
But
before I go
closer.
visit her. Hey,
Yeah, we're just in
No.
Nevada.
you can't go visit her before I go visit her.
No, you just come out to Nevada and we'll go visit her together. We can go visit together. I know some other people in Southern California I really should go visit to at some point. But... Who? What?
Hey, go meet in Las Vegas.
But we're going to go to Disneyland.
Las Vegas and go thrifting. No, estate selling. Can you imagine estate selling on a Sunday in Las Vegas on
I
day?
don't know. Is it good? No. I've been to Walt Disney World, but I've never been to Disneyland.
How fun would that be?
Well, you've always been closer to that
Yeah.
side. Yeah.
That would be such fun. It's such fun.
Make a plan that
That's-
we'll ever.
Oh, Karen's
we ever
already
get to-
left us. I was going to say such fun. That's also from the Miranda show. That's Miranda's mother says such fun.
Oh, she got lots of wine tasting places. That's calling
I
me.
don't drink
Kels.
wine. No, I drink whiskey.
I know what I'm saying. That's calling me.
I drink my I like my fruit flavored whiskeys. I like my cherry
Oh, we will die.
and I like the blackberry crown.
I think Brad's familiar with the prices. I always hear California is more expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely is even more so than Nevada. And
Mm.
we're expensive.
Well, maybe Kels, you need to come down here.
It's a lot less
Whiskey?
expensive here, and except
But we go there
are
just
some
for
restaurants.
vacation.
We walked out of a restaurant in Round Top the first time we went. We came back and we were going to eat at this place, and we pulled in. We went in. We got a table. We're looking at the menu, and the cheapest margarita was $18. So we all kind of looked at each
That was just
other and
small.
decided. We looked at the waitress comes over. So we said, "Oh, we just got a call. We've got to
To
go.
go.
We're so sorry."
We're going to call that y'all's prices are too high. We gotta go. We need cheap booze.
Place else where we can get cocktails for half the price.
Yeah. Better food anyways.
Last night, you know that boozy lemonade drink? It's only $8.
How much was beers? Make beer. No, it was
Three of these. It was big beer. Big fat beer mug.
Even he was like, whoa. And at the end of the night, David's like, wait, I ordered you another beer, because we're done eating. And David told Brad he ordered him another beer. He'd have to sit there and finish it.
I'm surprised when that beer would make me have to go to the bathroom about 5 times
Yeah.
the size of that beer. There's no way. No way. Oh, Kels knows where all the good happy hours are. Well, Brad and I have happy hour on Fridays on my channel, usually when we're home at 4:20 Pacific time, Kels.
4:20.
So please come join us. So
Specifically.
there's Joanne. She missed her holiday. You have to go back and watch it. Oh, been on hauling over 2 hours.
Yeah, we started
You should
at
see how-
8? Around 8?
Look at this here. I've got something I can show you. Look at this, Joanne. Look at these. I got 2 of these today. Check those
Her
out.
boobies are hanging out, Joanne.
Mm-hmm.
Debbie?
Her boobies.
Debbie, you
and-
just getting here
Hi,
too?
Debbie.
Did that in Round Top 2. Walked out. This
Oh, did
well,
you?
there's 2 restaurants, I think, down there. But we went to the one in Round Top.
Well, we sat there and we all kind of thought about it for a minute. I was going to go ahead and order the cheap margarita, and then I said, we could leave, and we all kind of went. So we got up and walked out, and the waitress or the hostess kind of looked at. We said, "Oh, we got a call."
She was bringing us chips and dip. Oh,
Never mind. Hang on to those. We got a call. We got to go.
we don't want to be too rude about your prices, but we gotta. Yeah.
Gotta go. Sorry. Anyway. Oh, okay.
That was one of our funny moments. Too bad we didn't have it recorded.
I gotta go.
I swear I need to figure out how to wear my camera. you know.
I bought one of those things that you could do that. It's called Harry Humstone calls it a strap on.
I need
And
a
I
strap
bought one,
on.
but I can't figure out how to get my camera to strap on my phone. It's supposed to, so you can put your phone in there and
Yeah,
just
because
wear it.
I always do all my work from my phone, all my work on
Mhm.
my phone. So I don't want to do it with the camera and transfer it to my computer. I just do everything from my phone.
You should see the desktop though on her computer. It's like the whole like half of it is all these little things.
I've
I
icons.
consolidate all mine. Hers is like all over on that. I was like, oh. And you know what? We never did get all the lessons I wanted on how to, edit my
We're still
videos
home
and do
tomorrow,
that
so we'll
shit
work on that while we're doing
while we're
laundry.
doing laundry. But I got to pack all that shit.
I'll help you pack it. That won't take
Okay,
long.
so keep Bradley on.
Bradley.
Thanks, Kels. And please come hang out with us anytime. Anytime. We have our cocktails and our little adult libations.
I'm
and
going to
our
bed,
talk. Hi,
ladies.
Melody.
11
Thanks for
o'clock here.
hanging with us.
Thanks for staying with us.
Mhm. And George and Helen and Mary.
I'm
Roy.
sorry, Wednesday will be this fun come Wednesday night sale.
It's been so much fun, but this 2 weeks, it's time to head home. But it's been a lot of fun, and we've really enjoyed ourselves. It's been great. It's
Thank
been
you,
great.
Tiffy.
And now, next time somebody comes to visit you, I'm going to be really jelly.
She convinced to come.
Yeah, she comes to visit you. I'm coming out here because I want to see her. She comes out here. She and I are going to be.
She
fighting
was
that little
this
part.
close to being here for our housewarming because she was coming down and she started down and she got sick.
Oh,
She was sick. She was throwing up on the side of the road and everything. I was like, okay, you're excused.
just go get her. Need to go get her. Need to go get her and bring her down.
So, but we have met her. We have drove up and we met twice or just once? I don't remember now. I think
twice. I think twice you've met her, haven't you?
that's what I'm trying to think. What am I trying to think? I don't remember. Twice.
I think twice you've met her.
Karen, how many times have we met?
She already went to bed. Chrissy,
Karen.
tell Margaret she needs to stop in New Mexico to see Susie. Oh, you know what? I tried to email her and she never responded to my message to her.
Susie.
I did try.
Bye, Helen.
And New
Night.
Mexico. See, and we
Good
came
night,
to New Mexico
Mary.
fast. We were making time. We spent the first night we drove from Silver
Susie
Springs,
who?
Nevada, which is like Reno, Nevada, to Flagstaff, Arizona. The second day we drove all the way from Flagstaff, Arizona to Lubbock, Texas. We zipped through
You could have
New
met
Mexico.
in Lubbock, Texas. No, Lubbock.
I wish
They're
we'd,
in Odessa.
I didn't think about the Cadillac thing you were telling us in Lubbock.
I was thinking you could have met Mike and Sonia.
Oh,
But
yeah.
no, they're in Odessa. That's another
Okay.
2 hours down, I think.
Oh, Karen is still here. Look. See it? She's posting a thing so you can go look at all her goodies.
That's Karen Chase in Vintage. We're supposed to be
Yeah,
doing a
I
sale
think I
soon,
messaged
too.
her on Facebook. I had her
Oh,
found
yeah,
a
yeah.
Facebook
Okay,
thing
Tippy,
or
I know who it
something,
is now.
Joanne. So, and I don't know what our plan is leaving Tuesday. It's going to depend on if we have any room in the car or if we think we can fill crevices if we go to Canton or not. Otherwise, we may just start heading home and taking our time. I don't know. Well, we want to spend a night in Vegas though, because we need to meet with this travel agent in Vegas about our trip to New Zealand next December. We need to talk about. So we've got to try to fit that. Yeah.
This
upcoming December, which is still what month are we in?
March.
So April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, 9 months away. And I want to get with Karen too. Karen Chase, if you're still in here, I really need to have some conversations with you because I want to talk to you about your experience for New Zealand also before Brad and I head that direction. So.
Oh my God, she shut up. She's quiet. I'm like,
yeah, we will be big. Yeah. In fact, the way the plan goes, Chrissy, we will be in Auckland on Christmas Day. And Nate's already said that we could come because the ship will dock in Auckland for Christmas Day, so we can get off the ship and go spend some time with him Christmas Day, and then we've got to be back on the ship like I don't remember if it was 7 o'clock at night or something like that. So we would have almost all day Christmas Day that we can go hang with Nate. And then we were thinking about going back at the end of the cruise. We're planning. We dock in Sydney. And Brad and I were thinking about flying then from Sydney back over to Auckland and spending some time over there. But I'm nervous about renting a car. See, Helen says rent a car, rooftop baggage holder. I'm nervous about renting a car in New Zealand because they drive on the opposite side of the street. So I kind of wanted to talk to Karen Chase about that too. And because there's beautiful New Zealand countryside that I'd really, really, really love to see. And there's not any real and Nate's already told me the thrifting over there was like, no. So anyway,
I'm getting sleepy now.
I know. And I feel like but you said you'd help me with all this shit tomorrow. So I'm going to take you up on that.
Yeah, we're not doing it tonight.
Yeah. Okay.
Are y'all still alive?
No. Erin, here she is. New Zealand is awesome. I know. And I've been wanting, and we've got to still file. You've got to like have not just your passports, but you've got to do some visa stuff now too that we've got to take care of before we go over there too.
She said she found great things.
Did you? Because Nate told us it sucks over there, basically.
He don't want you to take all his stuff.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Christy says hi, David.
Hello.
Yeah, she missed you at lunch yesterday. Was it yesterday or was it day before you? Saturday. Yesterday was Saturday. Yes,
Yes,
it was
it's
Saturday.
Oh my God, our days are running together. You had me thinking it was Monday a while ago.
Oh, well, and this happens too when you're retired. But you work from home, so do you get confused with your days?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
all the time.
Nate doesn't look for the same stuff we do. Okay. We might have to take an extra suitcase then. So how was it with the driving? Did you rent a car while you were there?
You're gonna have to call her and really talk to her
Yes, I
about all that.
know. I know. And I think I have her number, but I'm not sure. If I don't, send it to me
I
again.
might give it to you.
Fine.
I don't want you making friends with my friends.
Oh, we gotta all be friends. We can all be friends.
Can't share my Karens. I
Kindred
keep all my
spirits.
Karens to me.
I know. Look,
Yes.
we rented a car. You have to get your temporary license while you're there. They drive on their, I know, and that's what's got me a little bit nervous about doing that because Brad's driving already.
Brad to drive on the wrong. He does it already now, so it'd be like,
And I'm nervous about driving in places that I'm not familiar. And Auckland is big. I looked at the population of Auckland's like 2 million people or something like that. And I'm like, which means they're going to have busy freeways and shit, just like going through Houston and stuff. And I just get, but I don't know. Sometimes I think I'd be more comfortable than let. He scares me.
Uber everywhere. Huh?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, we got to.
Yeah, you got that plan. I know.
When did we go?
Over there.
Yeah, Saturday. Yeah, that was from Saturday morning.
That's a really good looking fake plant.
I got me a nice mid-century fake plant.
Never have to water it.
Yeah. They make these farms and buy farms.
It's wild in Auckland, but everywhere else is chill. See, and that's what I want to see. I'd love to see some of the countryside. So that's why we kind of want to go over there again. But Auckland scares me. The idea of driving in Auckland really, really scares me. So, and I don't know how much Nate wants to be like a guide.
Okay, Tippy. You don't tomorrow at 2. Wait, tomorrow's Monday. You don't go to work. It was good.
Oh, Karen said they rented a place on the beach and it was beautiful, honey, in New Zealand.
Honey, it was beautiful.
Honey.
He's so tired of us. Oh, you're off tomorrow. Okay. Give me a call when you get home and we'll
Okay.
talk about it.
Perfect.
I'm going to give her 1 digit wrong.
So I can let me call you. She doesn't want us to be friends. She's too jealous of my boogie.
Good. I'll get off here.
All right, we're down to 39. We probably better say goodnight and because I've got definitely have a lot to do tomorrow. So get ready.
They do. I can't wait to see the car totally packed. Their little small car.
It's only TikTok.
2/3.
He's-
Yeah, he's
we
doing
can-
good.
We go. Hey, I'm gonna make this all work. Look how much I put back into one box instead.
That's
of
why I
two.
grabbed those two boxes that are only like.
Good night, everybody. We're saying
Stack those.
good night.
All
You
right,
quit
we're saying
talking about your
goodnight.
packing with Brad. You
I was
pack
giving
that
him-
stuff after you close the door.
She says I should have gotten the feather robe.
That's
I
what.
have a price on
Yeah,
it.
it's their price. It was
Yeah.
quite high.
It's
probably
like
$100
thanks for meeting up with us. It was really fun to hug you and see you and share my lunch with Tippy. Good night, Joanne. We'll talk to you soon too. Good night, everybody. Thanks
Good
for hanging
night.
with us.
Thanks for coming. See y'all Wednesday.